Do you guys know the topics of the day?
I do.
Okay.
We got some
Sounds-
topics we gotta go back over though. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
Which ones?
I told you earlier, but the cap one.
Oh,
Go back
okay,
over the cap.
okay. Yeah.
Because I found there was stuff that was said last time. We gotta kind of.
Well, what's going on with Cap?
Last time with Cap, there was a reason that Hydra Cap was able to pick up the hammer.
Yeah, because the Cosmic Cube.
Yeah, the Cosmic Cube changed it though. That was
Yeah.
the thing.
No, it did, but that doesn't change the worthy situation. The worthy
No,
doesn't.
it does. It does. It changed the actual words of.
No.
the
No,
hammer.
no. It changed it from it being worthy to you have to just whoever's strongest. Like it's like whoever's strongest may wield the power of whatever.
Exactly.
Oh,
that
but I
changes-
get what
that-
Line's
that-
saying.
No,
but
hold
that
on,
changes
hold on.
worthy though.
But
That changes the worthy.
No, hold on.
Part
But
of it.
what I'm saying is I had already did a video breaking that down though. Like all the characters have held the hammer, etc. You can do bad shit. You can do evil. You can do all that. But worthiness isn't just because you're a good person or you're a good guy. It's not how it works. Like for instance, the Wakandans are all connected soul wise when it comes to being Black Panther, right?
Yep.
You been sleeping?
Yeah.
Okay. And those fuckers are evil. And they've told T'Challa that they're evil. They're like, cause like the way they see it, they're all like, have you sat on the throne? Yes. Are you not a king? Yes. Then you've done evil. The fuck? Like you don't get to walk around here with the whole I don't want to take innocent
Okay,
life.
but
No. Let me finish.
It's about the parallel. It's
Nope.
about the parallel between Cap and Hydra Cap and what was done in both things.
Absolutely.
Right.
No, absolutely.
You brought it because you said that. But the whole thing about it was the wording would need to be changed for Hydra Cap to pick up the hammer. The wording was changed for Hydra Cap to pick up the hammer.
Absolutely.
So the difference between the two is Cap in the movie he
Yeah.
picked up the hammer
Yeah.
that was not, or we don't know if it's changed yet.
yeah.
But
But that's no. Okay, I'm sorry. I think I see what you're saying now. Listen to what I'm saying. In the video that I made, I brought all that up, but I also brought up how basically, like, the Cosmic Cube is the thing that changed the wording, right or wrong.
yeah,
Okay, they don't have a way to change the enchantment, but they do have the Cosmic Cube, which gives them a way to change a person. And the Cosmic Cube is the same thing that turned Captain America Sam into what he is. It gave him his powers. It put him on the straight and narrow. He was a sleeper cell for Captain America. Like Captain America, oh man, you're the best. Your compass just points in the right direction because the Cosmic Cube made him that way. So what I'm saying is, it doesn't change the fact that that's not Hydra Captain America. What if they used the Cosmic Cube in the image? Because that's the only thing they really got. Because Odin's gone. The Cosmic Cube to change him to what he is, or Doom did it to change him to what he is, to make him a sleeper cell for them. Because he's wearing clothing Steve don't wear. He ain't even got no armor on. So it's like his nose don't even look the same. So it's like as far as I'm concerned, if they wanted to do Hydra Captain America and they wanted him to be able to pick that hammer up, they would just have to wipe away what he was before until it was time to go ahead and release that. And I'm saying that because when it comes down to Vision never ever had a pure heart or any. He was just pure. He could pick the hammer up because he had nothing that poisoned it. He was new. He didn't experience anything. Now it's like Goku. When Goku was a kid, remember he could ride the flying Nimbus, etc. But as Goku got older, he could no longer ride that bitch. Does that mean he wasn't a good person? No. Does that mean he wasn't a good-hearted individual? Absolutely not. But over time, the world does dirty you up. And there's a reason he can't ride the Nimbus, but then Gohan can ride. Because Gohan's always been a gentle soul. No matter what he's been through, it never changed who he was. The thing about Goku was gentle too, but as he got experience with Vegeta and other things he saw happening, over time he realized, bitch, I gotta kill some of y'all. No, some of y'all gotta die. Like it's not even a hard choice for me no more. Some of y'all I gotta kill. So when he sits on the flying Nimbus where you gotta be, pure of heart, you can't do it no more. But that's what I'm saying. You just take that and you apply it to what's happening in the MCU. The only thing that makes sense is that Doom or whoever probably used the Cosmic Cube as a way to clean his slate until it's time to awaken it. And I think that's what's going to happen.
yeah.
Well,
I was just going off of who has held the hammer.
Oh,
and-
absolutely. Well, hold on. Loki,
I have a question.
Loki held that bitch in the comics. And even he was like, Loki had it in his hand, and he was like,
crazy.
Yeah, that was in Donny Cates' run. Remember?
Yeah, and he was like, because remember Loki,
Yeah.
because Loki was like, because it fell, right? It fell, and Loki
That was
like,
that was after. Hold on, was that after the Black Winter arc?
yes.
Okay, yes, I know exactly.
And-
that was in Galactus. Was
and-
at yes.
Yeah, and Loki was like, oh shit. It was like, whoa.
Yeah, I mean, look at Beta Ray Bill.
Oh,
Look,
wait a minute.
like Beta Ray Bill. I'm not saying he was a villain, but he was misunderstood and he was killing people. He was taking life.
No, he was because he was.
And he lived that shit so
That's a
easily.
part of it.
No.
That's a part of being Thor. You take life.
There's nothing wrong with taking life.
No, but what I'm saying is that people think that you have to be a good person or like,
well,
you know,
no.
Beta Ray Bill before he met Thor.
I think you have to be a noble person.
Well, no, but that's.
I don't think a pure evil person can pick up the hammer.
No, but that's why I brought up the Wakandans. Good and evil is a human construct. Good and evil is dictated by the person that's writing it. So if me and Sleepy were kings, right? We ruled the world, and you were our subordinate, right? If we decreed that the only way you could be considered noble or a good person is if you slaughtered without basically questioning us, then you would be doing what's right because that's what you know. You would be considered noble because you're only doing as you are told or basically, how you're commanded or whatever your responsibility is. And that's why I brought up the Wakandan situation, because the Wakandans, they are the most noblest, and I have the panel to prove it. They are the most pure and the most noblest of souls that have ever existed in the Marvel Universe. So much so, someone like Mephisto can't absorb all of them. They're too pure. But they've genocided whole races of people. They've killed and colonized entire galaxies. These people are monsters, but they are still the most noblest, purest souls in the Marvel Universe. So pure, Mephisto cannot even absorb them whole. He can't. He can't take their types of souls. And that's, again, I'm saying again, these are what is considered in the Marvel Universe the most noblest, most pure souls. I have the scan to prove it. In the Marvel Universe, right? But they have genocided whole races of people. They Wakanda, Phil, let me tell you how bad Wakanda is. Wakanda was literally didn't belong to the Africans. It belonged to 4 different species. Do you know what they used to call the early Wakandans? Pilgrims.
You know,
I'm being fair. They called them pilgrims because the first Wakandans.
Are they gonna have Thanksgiving?
No. It was no. It was. So there's 4 races.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't remember their names. These are the names I give them. But you got the snake people, the arachnids, the snow monkeys. That's what I call them, snow monkeys. And then you got the two head twist. Yeah, it's a race of people. They got two heads. Two head twist. They got 2 heads and they share one body. Yeah. When the Wakandans, when the first Wakandans, where they weren't called Wakanda, they were called pilgrims. When the first pilgrims went to that land, right, Wakanda, they tried to get along with them, but they wanted titles. They wanted respect.
Wait, 1 second. Is the stream started or no?
Yeah, it's already on.
Okay, cool.
So they wanted titles. They wanted respect.
I think it's funny. Is it on?
Yeah, no. So they wanted titles. They wanted respect. So. Yeah. What ended up happening was they started fighting. The problem was the Wakandans at the time were not strong enough to fight those 4 races. These guys had super strength, weapons. They were just too goddamn strong, right? So what did the Wakandans do? Because they didn't have vibranium just yet, because they weren't where they were, they prayed to their gods to kill them all. And their gods answered. Their gods literally came down and they slaughtered as many as possible, to the point where the Wakandans got together, and whoever was left, they took them and they put them in an interdimensional gate. And they sealed them off into another dimension. And they've been there that whole time. When T'Challa found this shit out, he was like, wait, stop. What his bro said, snow monkeys. Yes, snow monkeys. You know what, y'all think, hold on, Sleepy. Hold on.
I have to, before you get, I guess, deeper into the story, but I think that the morality is 100% there when it comes to the hammer and Thor's hammer, because even in that run we brought up, or where Loki picked up the hammer, Loki was on a redemption arc.
Of course.
So I think morality does play your morals and how, I guess, good or bad. I think yes, I think you have to be a good person who is willing to kill. That's just that. I think it's that simple. Everybody we seen pick up the hammer was good people who were willing to kill, put in bad situations sometimes, but they're willing to kill. That's
Exactly.
all Thor has ever been.
Yeah.
Thor's ever been that he's a good person or a good
But no,
horrible
but,
person.
but the
But
reason
like,
why I say it is because a person's morality or their mindset, it says your message failed to send. Okay, well, how much? God damn, was it too much? Is that what it was? God damn, it said. Hold on. So morality, all of that can be changed, and I'm saying that because if you remember when it came to Thor, don't forget that what's it called when he got what he got, right? It took Nick Fury only one try to make him unworthy, and all he had to say was Gore was right. Saying Gore was right fucked him up. It didn't matter, like that one word changed the core of who he was on the inside, and that's why he lost the hammer. He couldn't pick it up no more. He literally couldn't pick it up. He had to find himself again.
If I remember, he literally couldn't lift it for like, oh my god, because Jason Aaron's Avengers, he didn't have it, right?
Yeah, he didn't.
He had the gold one.
Yep.
So when did he get it back? Was that the War of Realms?
I believe so.
Holy
No,
shit!
it wasn't. I gotta check. Okay,
Because
hold on.
Donny Cates, had it.
but I think it plays with the confidence of your character. I think you have to be a confident character as well.
Absolutely.
Or,
I agree.
No, absolutely.
It took his confidence completely away from him. That's the reason why he had to like. That I think you have to be comfortable within yourself as a person and confident within yourself as a person.
So everybody, if you're watching the screen, so what you have right here is you have Black Panther and his people, right? So they're basically like spiritually wise going to another plane of existence to talk to those that would know the history of Wakanda, right? Because again, Shuri is now the memory of Wakanda, so she has to go to those who also have that memory. And yes, they ride on the back of Panthers. Ain't that some shit? Anyway, when they get there, they learn. They learn about the first settlers. The first settlers, ladies and gentlemen, they were called pilgrims, right? So you have these are the first Wakandans. They don't have their same technology, you know what I'm saying? And in the beginning, they did live in peace. The problem, though, is that the Wakandans were the ones who hurt. You know, they fought first. We're not gonna call them Wakandans. We're gonna call them pilgrims. Fuck that. The pilgrims were the ones who attacked first. Here was the issue. They didn't have the weapons or the ability to fight these monsters because, again, they're monsters. Now, these monsters are native to Earth. They're native. They are native. They don't come from the planet or nothing like that. They are native to Earth. Now, what ends up happening, there you go. When, and there it is right there. The snow monkeys, that's what I call them, snow monkeys. They live in the snowy mountains of, like, Wakanda. Anyway.
So they're not human though, are they?
No, but they're native to Earth. Earth had many species before it had humans. It had different races and stuff, but a lot of those things got killed and annihilated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyway, so these monsters, they were too strong, too powerful, too organized, and the Pilgrims couldn't stop them. They didn't have the numbers or the power. So they prayed to their gods. When they prayed to their gods came through and slaughtered their asses. I'm talking about burned them, flooded them, you name it. Bass was nasty with it. Woo! Cause Bass has a human form. She turned into that cheetah or that panther, whatever you want to call it, and she went to eating. She went to eating them.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, they kind of look like forearms from Ben 10.
Exactly. So what ended up happening after that is the ones that they couldn't kill, right? This is what ended up happening. They took them and they captured as many of them as they could. And what they did to them was they used their magic to seal them in another dimension. When they sealed them away, that is what gave rise to Wakanda. Wakanda was able to build without having anything bad happening to them, all that good stuff, right? And, T'Challa is like, he doesn't understand. Like, to him, this is crazy because he thought Wakanda was, it was built off of the backs of his people, and that's what he says. He's like, how could this be? Like, how could we do something like that? And that's when she tells him, she's like, you know, how could you believe that, like your gods were any different from anybody else's gods? Like, they're gods, right? That's what they all do that. So that's when he had to learn. He's like, I've studied Wakanda's history since I was a boy. Yes, there are, myths, legends of, of Nancy, of Simbi, or whatever the hell, but nothing like this. And that's when she tells him, like, did you truly believe that a great nation could be built without another's underfoot? I mean, without another underfoot? Like she's basically saying, like you learned this in Man of Steel. To build a foundation, you have to, you got to scorch earth. It is what it is. So you got to. That's what he said. He was like, you got to have a foundation, baby. And I'm sorry, everybody on this planet finna die. Everybody on this planet finna die. So that's what it is. Like I don't want nobody thinking, oh, King Lion, you called them snow monkeys. No. That's what they were called. They were called snow monkeys, okay? Look, you ain't finna have me. Look, you ain't finna have me burn in hell. You ain't finna have me. King Lion called them snow monkeys. But yeah, that's what happened. So it is what it is. I just want y'all to know that right now. But guys, thank you guys for coming in. I hope you guys had a great day. I know I did. We gotta have a conversation.
Had an eventful day.
Yeah, Phil had an eventful day. We're not gonna talk about it, but Phil had a
no. We're not.
Phil had a very eventful day. Anyway, well, we are gonna talk about the fact that the brand new Green Lantern trailer just dropped, and I'm not gonna lie, guys, it looks amazing. I gotta make a video about it, but one thing that I do love is they're being very accurate to John Stewart. Phil, do you know what I mean by that?
Yes, the way that his constructs.
Yeah,
I would say that.
And how and how do they look, Phil? It's as
the contract's cool, but
hold on, look at how they're built. It's as if he makes them himself. That bird looked alive. Like it acted alive.
It looked like the War Journal one.
And that's the difference between John Stewart Green Lantern and Hal Jordan Green Lantern. When it comes to John Stewart, when he makes a construct, he builds it from the ground up. Every piece, every nut, every bolt, you name it. He constructs it better. Now, what does that mean between him and Hal Jordan? It means John Stewart builds stronger and better constructs in him, and his mind for building is faster. It's way faster. See, Hal Jordan builds off a reflex. There's nothing wrong with that. But when John makes something, he's making it. He every tool, every piece, he knows it. He knows it, and that's a crazy ability that I think he has.
I tell you what, though.
Go ahead.
I think the leaks are real.
Huh?
I think the leaks are real.
You think they are?
Did you see the dialogue choices?
Of course.
He's like, yeah, I'm keeping this room warm for you, man. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's some cuck energy shit.
Hold on, but then he told him, he said something like, let me ask you a question. You think John Stewart is your backup? No. Then say what he is. My replacement. He goes, yeah, there you go. You're a replacement. Now, I will say this. The suit that he was wearing, I still don't think that's the actual Green Lantern suit or the suits that the Green Lanterns wear. We'll still have to see, and I'm saying it because it just seems like, I don't know if they can actually construct their suits or not. If they can, we'll see. But I think the cool thing is the villain that we have for this, it's the Manhunters. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I don't like it.
I like it. I think it's awesome that the Manhunters can take on anybody's shape. I'm like,
well, the problem is, like, they're taking inspiration to a graphic novel that no one cares about.
Yeah.
Earth One.
Yeah.
And that is my problem. Is I think James Gunn doesn't realize that those books are not sought after.
Yeah.
I think that is a fair complaint. Like, why are you adapting a story that comic fans don't like?
Yeah.
There's some Elseworld stuff are cool, but it's like we left Zack Snyder for James Gunn because we wanted more comic book accurate. And that's another thing I'll probably make a video on. when someone says comic book accurate, we're talking about mainline shit. We're not talking about Elseworld unless we state it.
I would like a little mainline shit.
I mean, I like what they're doing to John. I like what they're doing to John. I even said that from the beginning. I think John's gonna be incredible,
Yeah.
but it has nothing to do with John. It's the fact that it looks like they're butchering Hal to boost up John when they can both be Green Lantern at the same time.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that like I don't think people realize, or DC the executives at DC realize. That 2011 Green Lantern movie has completely botched Hal Jordan. I like as a Hal Jordan fan, I don't think we're ever gonna get a great depiction of him in live action ever, ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like I truly believe that as a fan. It makes me sad because he's my second favorite hero in DC. It makes me really sad. Um, and it sucks because a lot of people love John because of the cartoon. Makes me mad about that. That's why I hate that cartoon now. By the way,
Damn.
I despise it. I despise it because it was great for at the time, and it brought out Paul Dini and it brought out Harley Quinn, which were great. But it brought in a lot, a LARPers. Like literally, it brought in a lot of people who did not go from that show to read comics. It didn't do it, and it's unfortunate. So, and then besides that, why is Jeff Johns not a co-writer of this show?
Who knows, man?
Listen.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Like, I am saying this at the most respectful way possible, and this is just for me, and not him as a person.
Yeah.
But majority of people don't like Tom King's writing. I don't, and that's not him as a person. That's your work. A lot of people don't. Jeff Johns is pretty much the Jesus Christ of Green Lantern. When you think of Green Lantern writers, it's Jeff Johns. That's number one.
Yeah.
Why does Marvel get Paul Jenkins to do Sentry? To get Chris Claremont to do X-Men stuff? Where the fuck is Jeff Johns?
Yeah.
Where is he? Like the thing with DC, they don't have any rights issues besides Static Shock. They got all the rights of live action characters.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about that in a minute. So go ahead. No, you got to go ahead.
But like, where's Jeff Johns at? Jeff Johns should be in the studio with James Gunn and be like, hey, this is what my story is. Let's change up a little bit, but let's keep this core aspect the same. Let's get the Blackest Night. Let's get this out right now. That's $1 billion movie.
Yeah.
I fully believe if you do the Blackest Night storyline correctly, that is the potential of it is $1 billion film. I fully believe it.
It's too early for that.
No, I agree. Like you have to get to that, but that's what I'm saying right now is that people keep saying Parallax, but you and I've told you this before, and I believe you agree. The reason why Hal Jordan going to Parallax was so great is because he was Green Lantern for a while.
Yeah.
Then he fell to the darkness, and then he came back.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, "Oh my God, the greatest Green Lantern's back! Oh my God, yes." The audience, the general audience, does not understand that. So they're gonna see Hal Jordan being an asshole, not realizing it why he's an asshole because they don't know prior knowledge. Because they're not gonna, they're probably not gonna. Because I know it's a 10-year. They're going back and forth for 10 years. But Hal Jordan's like 60, and then they're gonna go back to his 50. Where is his 20s and 30s? You're not gonna see that when he was a great Green Lantern. Yeah. They're just gonna see him being an asshole, and then he's gonna fall into the darkness. Then it's Parallax. Everyone's gonna be like, "He's back? Why would I want him back? He's an asshole." Like, and that's the problem is that they're gonna butcher Parallax. That's the only why. So if they do Parallax, it's gonna be worse. Actually, I kind of don't want that. Just kill off Hal completely. Just take him out. I don't want him in this. I don't. No. Just don't. Just don't do it. Just keep him in the comics, and that's fine. I'm okay with that now. I fully. Just keep John. You can keep John and like. All of his stories are all original content. Just put him over there.
Look, Phil is like, they're fucking my character up, King. I'm like,
yeah, dude, Lion, I swear to God, if they fuck up Ghost Rider, I don't want to hear it. If they fuck up Johnny, what they're gonna do is Danny's gonna be the main Ghost Rider, and they're gonna take all Johnny's stories. Watch, when that happens.
Hey, I'm sorry. You fuck up a Ghost Rider, we got a problem.
I agree with you. I would agree with you, but you gotta understand where I'm coming from.
No, I do, but with Hal Jordan, I want you to understand. I understand where you're coming from. I do. I understand where you're coming from, but I don't think you actually see. I don't think you see it for what it is. The Hal Jordan that we have is where he needs to be as Hal Jordan. Now, do I believe we should have got maybe a little bit younger? That way we could have him a lot longer. Except, okay, yeah, cool. I agree with you there. But looking at how he's acting in this, how he feels about himself,
it's Parallax.
No, but that is Hal. Hal was a very depressing character in his career. And for instance, remember when Guy Gardner came up and he found out Guy Gardner technically was supposed to be the original Green Lantern?
Yes.
And the only reason why Guy Gardner is alive because the ring chose Hal Jordan.
Yeah.
Like, Jordan is a fuck up, and Jordan not only is a fuck up.
Yeah.
Hold on, he doubts himself. Hold on, a lot of those characters deal with themselves doubting themselves, and it's a lot like this. What I'm trying to get you to understand is this: if they were to go comic book accurate for Hal Jordan, right? I don't think you would like it because it would make him look like a fucking racist. Because in the beginning, when they first
It's Silver Age. Is that? But it's not canon anymore.
it is canon. It's still canon. Because the problem with DC is everything is canon if they say so. But it is canon. That's how they met. He trained him, and Hal Jordan was racist to him or prejudiced, however you want to put it. And what I'm saying to you is this: changing it up the way they change it now, it gives people who doesn't know Hal Jordan a better way of looking at him. Still kind of understanding who he is as a character. That way, if you see him on TV, you can go back and understand, oh shit, that's why he's like that. The problem is if they went comic book accurate, it'd be a shit show.
Well, I mean, I would just take After Crisis, take from 86 to 92.
But
that's what I would have done.
But they still want John Stewart in there. They have to have that, right or wrong.
I mean, that's fine. That's fine with me. My thing is
I'm listening.
Why can't you have both? Because now we know just from the premise,
this is just the first season.
Kyle Chandler's not signed up for another season. You know that, right?
Yeah, but again,
so what's that tell you? He's either dead, or he's written out. I'm just saying.
It's just I say it's just the first season. But the problem is, like I said, it's like whether he returns or not. I mean, what do you want? What do you want from Hal Jordan?
Well, to be honest with you, I want him to be the main Green Lantern, just because he has the best stories.
Okay, cool. So how would you factor in John Stewart?
I would let Guy Gardner take what Hal's doing.
So where's John Stewart gonna be?
I say he could be on Oa with Kilowog and Guy Gardner.
So you wouldn't want him in the show?
No, what I would have done is I would have done a Green Lantern movie, and I would have done a TV show with John Stewart being the main lead and on Oa.
Okay, so you want a movie for Hal Jordan?
Yes, and he's the main Green Lantern, and they find that he.
But you want a show for John Stewart?
Yeah, it's not because of John, by the way. It's because what they're doing. How John is not the problem. The problem is he has never ever been the main Green Lantern for long periods of time, or even the main Green Lantern at all. Because after Hal, it was Kyle. John was still a background secondary Green Lantern. He's never depicted as the main. So why would you do that in a show? And every time I hear it is, oh, well, they want to change up and do original content. Cool. Zack Snyder did it, and guess what? He made more money. I might not like it. He made more money though. So what's the argument then? Why do we leave Zack Snyder then? Because it looks like more people enjoyed it. It made more money.
So here's the issue, right?
Yes.
The first Green Lantern movie that came out, was it well received?
No.
Okay.
But do you think it was Hal Jordan's fault, the character?
Let me finish.
Okay.
Was it well received? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, cool. Was the green CGI cool?
No.
Was the character cool?
Like Ryan Reynolds' version of Jordan?
Yes.
I thought it was depicted pretty well. Besides him doing some writing, like a little bit of writing, was kind of weird.
Got it.
And I think the characters, the way they looked, was pretty comic book accurate.
Got it. Now, regardless, did y'all support it? Yes or no?
I did, for sure.
You did. Did y'all, let's just go ahead and, did white people support that movie? Yes or no?
I mean, nobody did.
No. Fuck no. Got it.
I didn't think the suit looked that bad as a kid.
No. Hold on. I'm not done. Did white people support that movie? Yes or no?
I don't think it has to do with white people. I think it's just the movie in general.
Did white people support that movie? Yes or no? The answer is no.
I mean, I can see this. Whoa. I can see the way.
Why are we getting put race into it?
Hold on. You'll see. Real quick. The majority people who shitted on that movie was who?
I mean, I don't know.
Come on, Phil.
I actually don't know. I don't know.
I
thought it was everyone.
No, because the same consensus that Sleepy has is the same consensus that a lot of other people. Again, rather you be black, etc. Nobody really had a problem with the movie. The only people who were complaining were y'all. Just like same thing with Star Wars. Same thing with damn near every other fucking franchise. The difference is y'all don't support the movies y'all say y'all want. Like you're saying you want all this stuff for Hal Jordan. You're saying that you want him to be the main Green Lantern. Okay, cool. Okay, if they do that, are y'all gonna fucking support it? You aren't. Hold on, y'all ain't supporting any other projects that y'all say y'all asking for. Rather, it's movies. Etc. That's why the DCEU is so fucked up. The reason why Marvel, on the other hand, is so successful is because they actually have diversity in their movies and shows, etc. So they can pull from other avenues. Y'all ain't supporting them. You're just not. You're not supporting Superman. You're barely supporting Batman. It was more people that supported the Aquaman movie than they did anything else. Do you know why?
China.
No,
it was. No, it was because of China. Yeah.
He says because China. You know what?
China made him $400 million.
Hold on. Let's just go with that. Cool. A minority that is not Caucasian. The problem is with DC is that you're pulling from one group. You're not pulling from everybody else. So even if you don't want, him being the main Green Lantern, the problem is, okay, cool. If we make all these shows and movies where we do have, because that's another issue DC has. You just have a lot of white people just being the lead and everything, but white people aren't supporting your projects.
I mean, hold on, but here's the thing though. If Jon Stewart was in a solo film, I think it would do worse.
You think it would do worse?
Yeah. Well, I mean, what would the story be about? What would the story be about?
Jon Stewart in a solo film is gonna do bad?
Hell no.
Are you talking about money wise, or are we talking about story wise and whatever?
Money wise.
Okay. I mean, I don't think so. No. I don't think so.
Motherfuckers will show up just because it's John. Motherfuckers are showing up right now because it's John. What I'm saying is that
I guarantee the show, it might have decent ratings, but I don't think people are gonna tune in. I mean, I'm not watching it. I mean, I'm not.
We didn't think people was gonna tune in to Black Lightning. Somehow, motherfuckers was watching that, and that shit had how many seasons still?
Well, it was Prime CW or like that.
Yeah, it was. It was.
But but again though, the problem is I don't think it's because the Green Lantern movie. I don't think it was because of Hal Jordan. I truly believe.
Hold on, bro said nah, Phil. He said nah.
I mean, it's just the truth. Like Green Lantern is a niche, and John is only liked because of a cartoon. So if they put the movie out, it's all going to be original content, and then like you're rolling the dice. So if the movie subjectively is terrible, it's not going to make money.
But no. Listen to what you just said. He's successful because of a cartoon, but Phil, even when you've had other Green Lantern cartoons where Hal Jordan was the main, rather it was in The Batman, when he was a cameo character in The Batman, rather it's anything he's ever been in, the most memorable Green Lantern in animation is still Jon Stewart Green Lantern.
Why is that?
Because black people support their characters. And hold on. And again, sorry to say.
Was it because John had better writing?
No, it wasn't because he had better writing. He did.
Jon Stewart in the cartoon is written better than he is in the comics.
Jon Stewart doesn't have as much screen time or any type of show time as Hal Jordan Green Lantern.
No. Jon Stewart has more adaptions than Hal Jordan and better adaptions than he has comics. Hal Jordan has triple the comics as John, and John has so many more adaptions.
Jon Stewart has Justice League Unlimited. Hal Jordan
and Justice League.
That's again, it's the same shit. They just changed the name. It's literally the same shit. But Hal Jordan has more fucking depictions. But everybody talks more about him and his animation. Rather, it was in that static. The one cameo he had. I'm sorry, he had two. So he had 2 or 3 appearances.
Hold on. I have a question.
Oh,
Sleep's
not even here.
Okay, hold on. Before the 2004 Batman TV show.
Y'all both talking at the same time.
Hold on. Before the Batman 2004 show, when he was a cameo in that Batman show, what was the last time he got in a depiction? Before that.
For who?
Hal Jordan.
Hal Jordan was in Batman. Hal Jordan was in, if I'm correct.
No, before 2004. What was the one before that?
For Hal Jordan?
Yeah.
If I'm correct, no, that wasn't in Superman.
It was the Legion of Doom show from the 70s.
Yeah.
And then after 2004.
No. Wait, who played in Legion of Doom?
It was Hal Jordan.
Okay, so we got
But
Hal
that,
Jordan.
but that was the Silver Age.
Okay,
So
got
they
you.
skipped Bronze, they
Got
skipped Copper,
Gotcha.
and then after the 2004 Batman, the next.
Oh, he said Super Friends, so that's what.
That's it. Yes, that's it. And that was
Okay.
like 30 years. And then
Okay.
after the 2004,
Okay, but hold on.
you had the New 52, which was one movie,
Got
and
you.
it was a terrible depiction.
Got you. Now,
So you got 3.
Hold on. I'm
John
not done.
Stewart has
Hold
got
on,
like
hold on,
10 in
Phil,
like 20
Phil,
years.
I'm not finished. Is my turn already?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so we got that. We got that. We got Batman, right? Because he was in the Batman. Then we have Batman Brave and the Bold because he was in there too. Okay, we're not done.
Okay.
Hold on, we're not done. He's had multiple appearances in the Justice League animated films. So in every Justice League animated film, Hal Jordan has how many films he's got now? How many films is that? That's what? The first Justice League, the second one, and then he was in, I believe.
Are you talking about the New 52?
Yeah, the Justice League animation. He was in that, right?
Yes, that's what I was talking about. So he has the Super Friends in the 70s. Then they skip 30 years.
Okay.
Which we have to acknowledge that. That's 30 years.
That's great. Go ahead. Come on. Next.
And then you have the 2004, the Brave and the Bold.
Okay.
2012.
Okay. But then how many animated movies has it had just with Justice League?
After the 2012, they had the Death of Superman.
No, because they had Justice League. Then they had what's the one?
It was War, Justice League War with Darkseid, the New 52.
Okay, cool.
And then it was Death of Superman.
Okay.
And then they had Apocalypse one.
Okay.
And then he had.
And then we hold on. Then we had again when it was down versus the other Justice League from the other dimension. Remember that?
What?
The Green Lantern they had for that. It had Hal Jordan when.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So they had that, right?
Okay.
Okay. If I'm correct, no, it wasn't in that one. So that's 9 already. And then Hal Jordan had his own TV show, right?
One season.
It was his own TV show, right?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. That we're at 10. Let's go ahead and put up another finger. Hal Jordan got his own solo animation, right?
Same with John.
Hal Jordan got his own solo animation, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That's
okay.
11. Hal Jordan got another animation, but it was him telling stories of other Green Lanterns, right? Where he was a narrator.
So that doesn't. So that doesn't count.
Counts because it's
that
him.
Doesn't count.
It's him from the beginning.
Count.
All the voices is him.
That doesn't count.
That counts.
No,
that counts.
No.
Hold on. That counts, right?
Okay, so I'm counting everything that John's been in animation.
Hold on. That counts.
You gotta
right?
keep the same energy.
Hold on.
If that counts, anything that's John in, it could be his voice, his face, anything that counts.
That counts, right?
That counts if you want to keep the same energy with John.
Okay, cool. Then we have Throne of because Bro just put Throne of Atlantis. He was in that, right? Okay. That's 13.
Okay.
Then if I'm correct, right, he was in New Frontier, was he not?
Okay.
We're at 14 now.
Okay.
He's had way more appearances. Even if you go into video games, for the love of God, he was in what's it called? Injustice.
Injustice.
He was he was in Injustice, and then he was in DC versus Mortal Kombat. Right or wrong?
Yes.
Okay. So just animation wise, and then we look at live action. He had his own live action film, right?
Yes.
That's 17. He has
from 1963 to 2026.
Bill, that's still 17.
Okay, he has the most comics though.
Oh,
so
I'm
yes,
sorry.
that's obvious.
He was in the green. It's 18. He was in the Green Lantern movie.
Okay, that's fine. But my thing is, from 1963 to 2026, he has the most comics than any other Green Lantern. So it makes complete sense for him to get the most adaptations.
That's no one's saying that's the point. He's had the most.
Tell DC Comics to write more John's books then.
It's not about that, Phil. It's the fact that
it is about that.
No, it's not. It's about the fact that you've had all these appearances.
Hold on. I'm looking up all the John shit now.
Go look it up.
All adaptions.
Look it up.
It's at least 10. I know that.
No, and it still ain't 18.
How many comics does John have to get that many adaptions?
Phil, it's not about that. Listen to what I'm saying.
It is about that. That's my point.
Listen to what I'm saying, Phil. He's had all these adaptations, right or wrong.
Who?
Right or wrong. John Stewart, not John, Hal Jordan, right or wrong.
Okay.
Again, he's had all of that, right?
Yes.
And still, John Stewart, I'm not going to say is more popular, but it had a lot of success with him. A lot of success.
I think he had a lot of success because of the writing.
So you think Jon Stewart's writing is better than Hal Jordan's?
In the cartoon and in adaptations, yes. I fully believe that, yes. I mean, you can't tell me this. Is Jon Stewart in the Justice League cartoon written better than he's in the comics? Yes or no?
I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say.
Oh, yes. Before in 2004, we didn't have War Journal. So you're saying Mosaic is better than the two? No, it's not.
What I'm saying is who he is as a character, right? When you stop watching the cartoon, it was enough of him. Even if he's not any solos, it was enough of him that the character was depicted well. Because you can't just go off.
No, Jon Stewart in the show is not accurate to the character in the comics at all.
No, but how he is, how he moves.
No, not at all. Character. It wasn't similar at all. That's why when people say, "Oh, I'm a fan of Jon Stewart,"
how is it not similar?
It's not the character at all.
How? Explain how.
It's literally not the whole. They literally took his military background. They didn't even do the one where he's an architect.
That's not the point though. They took.
That is the point.
You can't adapt everything. But they did.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying the core aspects of the character was not it.
But his architectural abilities, when it comes to him using his ring and stuff,
yes,
was not that indicative to who he was as his corps, especially his military background. His military background is not only shown in the comics a lot more than him being an architect, but it shows so much that when they adapted it into a cartoon, people could see that and feel that. That's why That's why nobody's ever had an argument with that. And the thing about it is in the show.
Well, my thing is, hold on. My thing is,
go ahead.
Then while all these Jon Stewart fans are like, "Oh, I love Jon Stewart. What's his best solo run?"
Again, we're not talking about.
They can't name it because they go and say, "Oh, I love the cartoon." Cool, that's not the character.
Phil, most Hal Jordan fans can't name their favorite solo run. Most Doom
Jeff
fans
Johns.
Can't. We're talking about the ones that be LARPing, Phil.
There's more LARPers of Jon Stewart than Hal Jordan.
Bullshit.
I guarantee you that.
Bullshit.
Oh, yes.
Bullshit.
Yes.
Bullshit.
Jeff Johns is literally the most acclaimed DC book of all time.
Okay.
One of them.
Hold on. Okay, if that's the case, why is Hal Jordan not talked about enough?
Because he doesn't get enough adaptions. And good adaptions. Good adaptions. Sorry.
So you think because Hal Jordan... So after all these years, he just doesn't have any good adaptations?
No, a lot of his adaptations are trash. A lot of them are trash.
Sleepy, do you agree with that, Sleepy?
You said, you talking about Hal Jordan?
Yes.
I mean, he's been the main one. I don't think he said all bad adaptations.
All the New 52 stuff is trash. 2004 was just a cameo, big deal. You want to go to the best stuff he probably has was that one solo season. That is his best depiction of the character.
Yeah.
The Green Lantern show?
Yeah.
Yes, the one that had Larfleeze in it. That is probably the best Hal Jordan depiction.
Oh, hold on. Somebody said that our stream is buffering. I'm looking at it. It looks like it's steady. It said it was a minute ago. If y'all have any other issues, let us know real quick. Okay, so again, before we move on, because we got to answer some of the super chats. You feel that Hal Jordan should be the lead Green Lantern?
Yes, and I think Jon Stewart should be the lead Green Lantern, like on Oa, with his own TV show. Kind of like what they're doing right now in the comics. I think it's perfect.
So you think Hal Jordan should have his own TV show, and you think
no TV show, all movie by himself.
So you think Jon Stewart needs a movie?
Or he's gonna retire and give him the ring. That's the whole point of the show. Can we not see that from the trailer? They're trying to boost up John and say, "Fuck you, Hal. John, we're gonna push you." That's literally what's happening. Like, do we not see the same trailer as I did?
No, you.
And the whole synopsis.
I don't think we saw the same trailer, and I'm saying that because what I saw in that trailer, Phil, you know who I saw holding the ring most of the time? I saw Hal Jordan holding that ring. You know who I saw?
Yeah, because eventually they're gonna give.
Let me finish.
Do you know why they're doing that?
Let me finish. Let me finish, Phil. I saw Hal Jordan holding that ring most of that trailer, right or wrong?
Why would they do that?
Right or wrong, Phil? Right or wrong?
Yes, but why would they?
Let me finish.
I'm asking a question. Why would they?
Phil, let me finish. Who was?
They see the hate online like myself. They're like, "Fuck, we got to make these people think we have some hope."
Phil.
Kyle Chandler's not signed up for another season. He's giving up the fucking ring, bro.
Phil.
Who is it Man of Tomorrow, Lion?
Phil.
Is it Hal Jordan or Aaron Pierre, Jon Stewart? Answer that.
Phil.
Is it Aaron Pierre
Phil.
or is it Kyle Chandler?
Phil.
Answer that. No, answer me, Lion.
Phil.
I'm asking a question.
You ain't let me finish talking.
I bet. Let me ask a question.
No,
is it Aaron Pierre or Kyle Chandler, Man of Tomorrow?
Let me finish.
Which one? Which one?
Let me
I'll let you finish if you answer that.
Yes, let me finish.
And will you answer me?
Let me finish, Phil. It's my turn.
No. Are you going to answer me? I'll let you finish, but will you answer me?
Okay, go ahead. Ask the question, Phil. Go ahead.
Who is in Man of Tomorrow? Is it Kyle Chandler or Aaron Pierre?
He's of African descent.
Yeah, so Aaron Pierre. So
Yes.
Kyle Chandler's not in there. So Hal Jordan's not anything project-wise after this show.
Phil, we don't know that.
Thank you.
We don't know that.
The synopsis says only one can wear the ring. Aaron Pierre is in Man of Tomorrow.
Phil, listen to me when I say this.
Sinestro's 90 in a wheelchair.
Are you listening to this?
Yes, I am. Yes,
okay,
go ahead.
Okay, cool. So, Phil, I'm going to ask you some questions. I want you to see, because I answered your questions.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you some questions. I want you to, and don't forget, we're live, so they can see all this. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. In the Green Lantern comics, was there a time when Hal Jordan had the ring and I'm sorry, and John Stewart didn't? Yes or no?
Is the time that Hal Jordan had the ring before John?
No. Was there a time when Hal Jordan had the ring and John Stewart didn't? Yes or no?
Yeah, when John was an Indigo Lantern.
Cool. Thank you. Now, real quick, next question. You ready?
Okay.
Was there a time when John Stewart had the ring and Hal Jordan didn't?
Yeah, when Hal was Parallax. He was gone for like 10 years.
Exactly. He was gone for 10 years, right?
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Cool. He was gone for 10 years. What's the timeline of this show? Do you know?
It's 10 years. What does that have to do with anything?
Is it before or after Superman?
It's before.
Gotcha. So it's before Superman, right?
Yeah.
Right? And we know Guy Gardner's there too, right?
Okay.
And we know when Superman shows up and he's starting to be Superman, he's still new at the job, right?
Okay. So what are you trying to get at?
What I'm trying to get at is, Hal Jordan may not be slated for next season, right? And we may not see Hal Jordan in the next movie, but it doesn't mean that we won't see him again, because as far as we're concerned, they're going to give Jon Stewart the floor, and there's a good chance we're going to get Hal Jordan to come back, because that's how it was in the comics. Is that not how it was in the comics?
Oh, but hold on. No, it was Kyle that actually was the main Green Lantern. John was still the side character.
But
yes.
Where was Hal Jordan?
Yes.
Where was Hal Jordan?
Parallax. But hold on. But here's the thing.
Where was Hal Jordan, Phil?
Listen, I have a
Phil,
question.
Where was Hal Jordan?
He wasn't there, but why?
No, exactly. He wasn't there, Phil.
The general audience is not going to see that, though. They're going to see Hal Jordan at the end before he became Parallax.
Again.
So they're going to say,
Phil.
What?
Phil.
That's what's going to happen. The reason Parallax is so great because Hal Jordan was the greatest Green Lantern for about 10 years. Then he became Parallax. Then he was gone for about 12 years. Then he came back.
Phil.
So we're not going to get that 10 to 12 years of him being Green Lantern and then being Parallax. So that's the point. That's the problem. The general audience is not going to understand that.
Jon Stewart, Green Lantern, was Green Lantern. Who wasn't?
Kyle took the reins over Hal Jordan.
I'm going to ask you again. When Jon Stewart, Green Lantern...
They were both Green Lantern at one point, and then Hal left, and then Kyle took the reins.
The two Lanterns that were there when he wasn't, it was him and it was Guy Gardner.
I'm talking about the 80s and 90s when Hal was gone.
That's great, and that's what I'm telling you. When he wasn't around, it was those two.
It was Kyle. Kyle was the main Green Lantern.
Kyle didn't come until later. But
then early 90s, 92.
Hal Jordan took a break. Because there wasn't again, he took a break.
The Silver Age, that shit's not even canon anymore.
Yeah, motherfucker, what part of do you not when they do these shows, they will take canon and non-canon, whatever you think in DC isn't canon, they can make
that's the problem, is that that's why I'm criticizing. Why were we taking Silver? Who likes that shit? Who does?
It's not about
generally who likes that shit.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It ain't about what you like, Phil. All I
Okay,
know.
if
Okay,
hey, hold on.
okay. How about this?
If
How about
I have a
hold on.
question. I have a question. I have a question.
Hold on. I'll make you a bet. I'll make you a bet. I'll make you a bet.
I'm gonna win because I've already do Aaron Pierre's in Manor tomorrow.
If they don't kill off Hal Jordan,
Okay.
you got to say I was right,
And what?
and you owe me $10.
Saying right on what?
That again, he'll come back if he doesn't die in this season.
I mean, if he dies, he probably will come back.
Of course, but they're not going to kill him off.
I mean, I actually think they might kill him off.
They're not going to kill him. That's great. I'm happy you think that. So you take the bet. If I'm right, you owe me
I'll take the
$10.
bet. I'll take the bet that Hal Jordan won't be the main Green Lantern. He'll be gone, and we're not going to see him for a while because after Man of Tomorrow, which I think is going to underperform, I think James Gunn's gone, and the DCU is going to reset again. I'm like, I actually think the DCU is fucked. I actually think they're fucked.
I'm finna get $10, y'all. I'm finna get $10. Anyway, Sleepy, are you there?
Yep.
Okay, let's start doing the super chats. Y'all make sure y'all click that. I'm gonna get my $10. And look,
Hal's gone. He's not coming back.
Hold on. And when I get my $10, we're gonna have that Nick Fury scene with Captain America had to unask that money to Nick Fury. I'm gonna be all like, "That's what I thought, motherfucker." Yeah. Go ahead, Sleep. What's going on? What we got going on?
All right.
Bro said, "Do we pimp Phil for that?" Nah. We pimping Phil Sunday.
All right. Jamar Banks for $5. How far would Leon Kennedy with Taskmaster's ability with Danny Rand's Dragon
Hold on.
Chi
Stop.
and Bucky's
Stop. Leon from like Resident Evil Leon.
Yeah.
Leon Kennedy? That's the only Leon Kennedy.
Wait, Leon. Stop. Hold on. Leon with what now?
How far would Leon Kennedy with Taskmaster's ability with Danny Rand's Dragon Chi and Bucky's Infinity Formula get in Marvel or DC?
Boy, suck, boy. I almost said something. Oh my God. Jesus.
I think he's getting pretty far.
Nah,
He's getting because like Leon's battle IQ is pretty fucking high.
That's why I said I'm like you, Leon.
Yeah, I mean,
hold on.
Hold
on. You're gonna give him task. You're gonna give him Taskmaster's abilities.
Well, it's not just that. He's gonna be. It's not like he's gonna have the Infinity Formula.
No. That's what I'm saying. We're going down the line. You're gonna give him that. Then you're gonna give him Chi.
Buy Daredevil, buy Fist, buy Luke Cage, buy Punisher. Elektra's gone too. I'm sorry. He beats Steve. I think he gets to the Avengers. I think he'll have a problem with Miles. He'll have a problem with Miles for sure.
No, he don't. He ain't got no problem with Miles. He's stopping at T'Challa. T'Challa gonna send his ass somewhere.
No. He'll beat Tony.
No.
No. He won't beat Tony. I'm sorry.
No. I said, he's killing Tony. Oh, he's definitely.
No. Tony is gonna do like just a blast at Unibeam, and he's done. He's done. Tony has the aerial ability. Like he won't be. Yeah. No.
Are you sure about that?
I mean,
yes.
He does have Shang-Chi's Chi.
Hey, Sleepy, you shut the fuck up. Phil, are you sure about that?
Wait, can Leon get to the sky? Can Leon get to the sky?
Phil,
can Leon get to the sky?
Yes or no? Are you sure about that?
Yes, I'm pretty sure about that. Yes. Tony's going to the sky and leveling the whole city. Goodbye, Leon. You're done. With all of his tech, it's done. He's getting a proton cannon. So this guy's gonna pull up a random scan from like, oh look, Tony lost to this. I already know Lion, bro. He's gonna act like Tony's gonna go up there and a fist fight him. No, Tony's gonna fly in the sky and he's just gonna unibeam his shit and level the entire city. Wait, you don't think so? What is he gonna do? He's gonna go up to Leon and fight him hand to hand?
Y'all give me 1 minute. I'm just getting the scans.
See this guy? Leon can legit counter from 7DS. What is that? What's 7DS?
He don't know.
Like I played the original Resident Evils, but like, what's that mean? Leon can parry anything. Can he parry when the whole building, the whole planet is going to be destroyed almost? He's going to parry that? Phil's gonna be mad when he sees Leon parry that beam. What beam are you talking
He's
about?
gonna be pissed.
What beam we're talking
Hey,
about
shut
here?
the fuck up, everybody. Stop talking. Shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
it's an anime? Okay. See, I
Oh,
didn't know that. I already played the video games.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up. All of y'all stop
Oh,
talking.
hold on. Can Leon survive if Tony destroyed the entire planet with like a fucking blast? That's all I'm asking. Can he? Hurry up and get your scans, Lion. Like, come on.
Hey, you need to shut your ass up and wait. Real quick, can you show Tony Stark killing a planet that way? Can you just do that for me? Could you?
Can Tony start? No, he's definitely above city. I don't know if he can destroy a full planet, but he can definitely destroy almost an entire planet. He can't blow it up. He can't blow it up like Hulk can. Like, you know how Hulk can? He can't do that. But he can destroy like the almost the entire planet. He can't just blow it up completely though.
You done?
Yeah.
You done? Okay, that's cool. I'm happy you felt so confident, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Confidence is where it's at. You know, Phil. Okay, I'm sending them scans right now. I probably have to restart it real quick so I can send it in. I'm just happy. He said, "Is there anything else you want to add, Phil? Is there anything else you want to add? Anything?"
Yeah. What suit are we using for Tony?
Just use Tony's base suit. Just his standard, what he uses every day.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That's fine.
Okay. I can hear Sleepy laughing on the other side. I really can. I can hear him laughing. Okay, everybody, if y'all could, let me see if did it go through. Let me see. Yeah, it went through. Yeah. God bless America. Let me see if it. Oh, that's not popping up. Okay, so anyway, guys, let's not forget something. So real quick, ladies and gentlemen, this is Shang-Chi, right? He's got Chi. He's got Leon. Leon's already nasty with it, right? So you're talking about giving him Chi, right? Now y'all remember when it came to Shang-Chi. Y'all remember what he did, right? This is just Chi. Shang-Chi caught a bullet in his mouth and shot that bitch back with the same force. Took a motherfucker out, right? That ain't the worst part. We're talking about Iron Man. Shang-Chi beat Iron Man's ass with his suit on. And when he shot a repulsor ray at him, he deflected it.
No, I hear you on that. But why would Tony go up to him and fist fight him?
Why the fuck is he fist fighting Shang-Chi? The thing about you're not listening.
Well, they're inside of a building.
No.
Are they gonna be fighting in a building? Are they gonna start off in a building?
You're not listening. If I have Chi, right? If I have Chi, you don't have to be down. I'm gonna come get you. I'm coming to get you.
Like you're talking about like Iron Fist, like
I have
Marvel
Infinity
Rival shit?
also. I'm finna come get you. I'm coming to get your ass. You finna die. I'm showing Shang-Chi because that's without 10 rings. That is literally just Chi. That's just Chi.
I hear you, but can he actually Chi? I don't know. Can he actually get to?
Shang-Chi will kill Iron Man. He whooped Spider-Man.
No, I know. I hear you.
Hold on.
I'm talking about the aerial situation.
He's gonna get up there. He gonna get up there.
Like how though?
He gonna get up there.
Well, no, I hear you. You're telling me that, but how?
He gonna get up there because Chi can be transferred to your hands, your feet, you name it. He's gonna get up there.
So like, are you saying like to jump off a building and like get up there?
He's gonna get up there. He's not gonna jump off. He gonna start from here and go. He gonna get up there.
So no, so you're saying he can fly?
No, I'm saying he gonna get up there.
Okay, yeah, but like, I hear you. I hear you that he can. I need an explanation how.
I'm giving you an explanation.
You're just saying he can. You're like, if I say I can do this,
he can transfer Chi.
I have to explain how I do it.
I'm telling you, bro, man, his Leon gonna be airwalking like that.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, if he jumps off the top of a roof or something and then runs on top of a roof and jumps off of it, I can see that. But like, you're just saying he can get up there. Okay, cool. How?
You can transfer Chi to every point of your body, or you can have it flow all throughout.
So you almost like airwalking?
No,
like this?
No, it's not fucking airwalk. You know how Hulk leaps from one end to the other?
Yes.
That's what it's gonna be like.
Okay.
It's gonna be this motherfucker looking at you. Can you get up here? Hell yeah, motherfucker! Oh shit! And he gonna get your ass.
So hold on. So you don't think Tony can dodge that?
Tony can. Yeah, he gonna dodge. He gonna probably dodge the first one, but I promise you, Leon gonna do some shit like Oh my, it's gonna be nasty as shit. Leon is gonna do some shit like jump up, take a 9, and as soon as you try to get away, shoot you in the crack of your fucking armor. Had your shit fucked up, and when your fucking booster busts, wait, he did that with a bullet? Yeah, bitch. And you fall, and you hit that rooftop for to beat your ass.
I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't
Plus,
think
we're not. Hold on,
bullets.
We haven't even gotten into the serum part. Like, you're not getting it. Like with Chi and Leon, and how Leon, like you're not getting out of there. Bro said, imagine that shit with Chi. That's why I'm saying, like, stop. Bro said Leon rode up a whole building Ghost Rider style in a motorcycle. That's why I said he gonna get up there. He gonna get up there, Phil. I don't give a damn if you can fly. I'm gonna come get you.
I don't know. Leon Kennedy in the games is pretty slow.
I have.
You know, he is pretty slow in the game. You can't lie.
You're not gonna
he walks like this. He does walk like this, doesn't he? He doesn't run like that. He's not at the level. He doesn't have good mobility. Now the anime might be different. I haven't watched it, so.
Phil, you need to go watch you some Resident Evil, okay?
Brother, listen. I'll play the games. The games are cool. I like them. I like the movies.
Yeah. Fuck the games. You need to go. Yeah. He said Phil hasn't played Resident Evil 6. Nah, man.
I've watched gameplay on it. I mean, I've watched. Like, I'm just saying, the original Resident Evils are always my favorite.
You're talking about giving him 2 items that, like, in no way, shape, or form. Nah, bitch, you finna die. He said, and Leon gonna be doing unnecessary backflips. Here's the problem with Chi. Knowing Leon, his ass might fly with them fucking backflips. I can see that motherfucker jump up. What the fuck is that? Beating the shit out of you. You're like, how did he do that? I figured out with Chi. I can do a black flip, and if as long as I get my aerial correctly, my trajectory, like he gonna say it, you gonna be like, I don't understand what that means. It means the heel of my foot met the tipple of your ass. That's my head. No, that's your ass. Cause I'm gonna hit you right here, and you gonna shit on yourself. You gonna like, you got it.
Let's just give an example. If Tony had Mysterium,
yeah. Oh, that's a different story. But see, Mysterium, he's not doing it. He got Mysterium. We're talking about his just regular suit. He's gonna die.
Well, the problem is that with Tony, he always has his tech on him. So like, he has drones on him, all that shit, all at once.
Yep.
And that's what I'm like thinking too. Is like how can he destroy all that at once when everything's been fired at him?
The same way Shang-Chi does it without having any of that.
Well, Shang-Chi, I'm looking at these scans. Tony never brought that out. They're inside of a room, so it looks like.
Of course they're inside, but even if they were outside of a room, it's not happening. Like, the minute he would have shot a missile, Shang-Chi would have grabbed it and threw it back or broke it somehow. He would have destroyed it. Shang-Chi can go up against Spider-Man.
Yeah.
No, Shang-Chi can fight Spider-Man. He can fight Thor. Like it's so much he can fucking do. It's not even fun. Remember World War Hulk? Remember his Royal Guard? Remember that big gray motherfucker with the ponytail? That bitch had super strength. Like, I'm talking about damn near gamma.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
He punched Shang-Chi and Shang-Chi took that shit. You're gonna die. Shang-Chi once got hit so hard by a fucking dragon, his ass hit the atmosphere and came back. No, from the ground he got hit, and all you saw was him fly up, and then he came and he goes, that hurt a little bit. He does does all that shit with Chi. He says, Lion, your Batman slander videos make me happy. I'm so happy they do. Sleepy, what's the next one, Sleepy?
All right. Aaron Thompson for $5. Is Captain America's shield in Endgame like Black Panther's Time Stone in Secret Wars comic? BP went back in time to the beginning of the incursion.
Wait, what? Say that shit again?
Is Captain America's shield in Endgame like Black Panther's Time Stone in Secret Wars comic? BP went back in time to the beginning of the incursion.
Let's see this.
Is he saying no? Is he saying because the shield went back in time with Cap, and then like when he brought it back, it looked brand new or some shit? Is that what
are you talking about the MCU?
Yeah, I think so. Are you talking about the MCU?
Well, so the shield that Steve comes back is from a different Earth. Like, you guys know that, right?
How's it from a
It's
different Earth?
because that old man Steve has already lived through Secret Wars.
Hmm.
He already lived through it.
How,
It's a complete because remember the original shield is destroyed still. They never repaired it. Remember? They after Thanos hit it with the sword, they never repaired it. And like I said earlier, if you go back in time and not
hold
do
on,
so,
hold on, hold on, hold
Wait, I
on.
don't remember the original shield being like put up
yes,
somewhere.
Thanos, remember in Endgame, remember he had the sword went
No,
boom.
I didn't say it didn't get
Captain
destroyed. I'm saying I
America
don't
goes
remember it
back in
being put up.
time.
Like where like I thought they fixed the original shield and gave it to Sam.
No, Steve, it's Steve. Old man
Oh
Steve
wait, no,
gave it
no,
to him.
Steve, no. Old Man Steve gave him, but the original shield is with Cap.
Hold on,
No,
hold on.
the original shield is destroyed. It's gone.
It's not destroyed though. Cap had it at the end of Endgame.
No,
And
hold on,
when he
hold
No,
on,
left.
that's the one that I'm talking about. That's not the same
hold
shield.
on. Hey, both of y'all, hold the fuck up.
What?
Hold on, I'm
Can we,
watching.
we can't discuss? Goddamn.
You can't discuss shit around me. Shut your ass up. I'm just kidding. I mean, okay, I'm sorry. Y'all go ahead. Y'all discuss.
Sleepy. What I'm saying is, when Steve went back in time with Peggy, he wasn't supposed to do that. It caused another branch. No matter if he did something to that Earth, or what. When he went back with Peggy, he was not supposed to. He was supposed to come back, and so he caused a branch by
Okay,
doing
but
that.
no,
Avengers Endgame.
I'm not asking about that.
Well, no,
What
that's my point though. Is that
no, you
shield?
made the claim that the the shield that he had that was broken was just broken and like they put it up somewhere. Where is that shield?
I believe it's in the museum. Is it not? It
No,
was in.
I thought they fixed the shield and put it in the museum. Unless they kept the broken.
I thought
Unless
it
they
was
kept the
broken
broken one in the machine.
because if it was fixed, why would they not give it to Sam?
I thought they fixed it. I thought the future Captain America fixed that shield and gave it to him.
No,
Hold on,
because
hold on. Hey, both of y'all. Oh, okay. No, I'm sorry. Y'all continue. Y'all continue.
no, because in the TV show, I remember they showed the shield. There was a museum for it, and Sam still had it.
Because Sam gave it up.
No, yeah, Sam gave it up to the museum. That shield is probably the recreated one that off the battlefield because that's not a recreated one. That's the shield.
Phil,
They
no.
fixed it.
Phil, no. Hold on.
What?
Hold on. Not Phil. Sleepy. Phil might be right. Hold on.
Because Old Man Steve gave Sam the shield, and it was
Just hold on. Okay, so Steve gets on the podium. I'm watching it right now. I can't show it because I don't want to get in trouble. Okay, Steve has his original suit. He has Thor's hammer. He has the box. Okay, he doesn't have the shield with him. He doesn't have the shield with him at all. He just doesn't. He's not even carrying that bitch. So he grabs Thor's hammer. Okay, he picks that bitch up. And the hammer somehow is not broken. Oh wait, cause it's not the same.
It's from Dark World.
That's from Dark World. I forgot. Okay, hold on. Okay, so he goes. They send his ass or whatever. Then he doesn't come back. And then when they see Old Man Steve is waiting with them with
With the
another
shield.
shield. Oh shit, that shield is not the original shield.
It's not.
But where is the shield though?
I don't
Wait,
fucking know.
whoa. We don't know if that's the original shield or not.
No,
One.
No,
we know- no. Hold, sleep. Hold on. Listen.
I didn't even get to say the point.
I'm sorry, but we know it's not the original shield because at the end, I'm telling you, Sleepy, man. You know what?
No,
Well,
I'm asking to finish my point so I can at least say the
Well,
reason
go ahead, Sleepy.
So the reason I don't think I'm saying that we don't know if it's that shield or not because the shield that was broken could be repaired. It could be repaired in the future and then given to that Cap or given or taken by Cap in the future of whatever timeline he was in when he went back. He could repair the
Who
shield.
the fuck finna fix that shield?
It could be Black Panther. It could be the Wakandans. It could be anything of the sort that could fix the shield.
Well, if I had to guess,
there's a lot of options for them to fix.
if I had to guess, Sleepy, when Steve went back in time with Peggy, he caused the branch, right? If I had to guess, he probably just went and grabbed the shield from the ice, or he just
Wait, are you saying from another timeline or another Earth?
same. That's the same thing. Timeline Earth, like a different Earth. Like when Steve went back in time with Peggy, he went to another Earth because he caused the branch. Because you know how the Marvel multiverse, if you
No, I get it. So it's just another timeline. Okay.
Yeah. So it's like Age of Apocalypse, right? It's just it's just pretty much like everything is the same. You do one, you step on an ant, boom, branch. Like, that's the whole depiction. So, if I'm not mistaken, that Steve is still
Oh,
our
you's
Steve.
a bitch. Hey, Disney is something else. You can't even take a screenshot. You take a screenshot, that shit said black. I was like, damn.
Yeah, you have to go on YouTube, but
Yeah, they say
yeah,
you're not.
but
You're
that
not.
shield, but yeah, that shield, we know for a fact it's not
It's
not the one
not.
from
It can't.
Endgame.
It can't be because there's like, where the fuck would he have gotten it from? Where would he have gotten it from?
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
not.
He's
It's not
another
the.
Earth, another Earth.
It's not the original. And for him
It
to
has to
have
be
it,
the original. He can
it
just
can't.
take the original that was broken and then take it somewhere else to get it fixed and then bring it
How
back.
would his old happy ass go
He
to the battlefield? Hold on.
when we went
Hold
back in
on, no,
time, he
no,
never
no,
took the
No,
shield
he
with
doesn't have
him.
to
Hold
go
on,
to
hold
the
on, hold on.
battlefield. We don't know what happened to the shield. Do we see the shield just get left on the battlefield? No. That they wouldn't leave something like that, something
Well,
as
I
historic
have a
as that
question.
on. Let me finish what I'm saying.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's not. No, it's not about them.
Okay,
It's about.
let
what
me finish what I'm saying.
Go ahead,
They wouldn't leave the shield, something as historic as this broken shield that saved half of the universe, on the battlefield as some trash. They picked the shield up and took it somewhere, and then all those years passed by. That shield that he gave him, that has to be not resurrected, but the remade shield of that shield.
How
And
would
just
he
in the
have gotten it?
future.
How would he have gotten
What do you
it?
mean? How he got? It's his shield. It's Captain
Well,
America.
hold on.
But
Let's
Cap,
be
hold
the
on,
question.
when Cap went back, I'm looking at it. At no point did he have that shield on him.
I never said he had it with him. I
So
said
how did
that
he get it?
he left the shield on the battlefield, and the timeline that he caused, the timeline to where all that stuff happened in the Switch timelines, right?
Yeah.
He waited till he got it. It got to the point to where not the broken shield. Did he redo everything?
The whole-
Okay,
hold on,
so
hold on.
it could
The
be
whole-
it could be
the whole
it could be
shield-
another it could be another remade
The
one from
whole
his timeline.
shield is brand fucking new.
Yeah, because you gotta remember he went back to
Anybody-
1940s.
yeah, look,
Sleepy.
Shield.
it
You
looked-
can do
No,
that
hold
with
on,
the shield.
Sleepy. He went back to 1940s. He didn't take the shield with him. We all can agree with that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said that.
Okay, so how does he go from 1940 to 20? Because the end game is what, 2023?
No, I think it's 20. Actually, no, it is probably 20.
So how did he go from 1945 to 2023? Because before that, he couldn't get the shield. He couldn't get unless he grabs it from his older or from his past self, and that would have caused a branch anyway.
I think they just made it. I think he had it made again. Something.
But how the hold on? But my thing is though, the end of
Hold on,
Endgame
hold on. Could you imagine this old motherfucker going to the Wakanda? I know where Wakanda is. Hey, can y'all fix my shield? We're friends, bitch. Like what?
Well, no, that's my point though. Is that in 2023 the shield gets blown up? How does he go from 1945 to 2023? Grabs the shield after Endgame, repairs it in a day, without like T'Challa noticing, like, hey, are you old? Why you look like this? Because he would have to wait until 2023 when the shield is broken.
Yeah, something wrong. Something wrong.
So that's the point.
That's why I just said that he could have just had another shield made.
If that's the case, then it's still a different Earth because you caused the branch by doing that.
Sure, but it's not that shield, but it's still a shield that is made by
No, for
vibranium.
sure. It's not the one from Endgame, though, is what I'm saying.
The one from Endgame is just probably put up somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah. But that was my point. Is that Sam doesn't have the original shield, like from the original movie from Endgame, and the first movies. He has a variant version of the shield. No matter what, no matter if it looks the same, it's not the same one. It wasn't it wasn't repaired and given to him, is what I'm saying.
I don't know if we can call it a variant, but I mean it's still
If it's
shield made in its timeline. It's still the original shield technically.
Well, what I'm saying is, if Steve made a new shield when he went back in time, he's now in an alternate timeline. Or if he grabs the shield from his ice, or he grabs it from like another time where like he was not supposed to, boom. But either way, when Steve went back in time with Peggy, he wasn't supposed to do that. So he caused a branch. So he's in another Earth already. So whatever he does, he gets another shield from another timeline and gives it to Sam in Endgame.
No, I think that it's not far fetched to say that Wakandans would fix that shield.
No, I'm not. Well, I'm not disagreeing with you here, but how would they do that without like T'Challa being like, "Hey, Sam, why is Steve old here, and why is he here? Is he supposed to return the
Well, they
stones?
didn't show. They wouldn't show it. They wouldn't have showed it. It would be something that's.
No, but hold on. But you don't think that would you don't think T'Challa would have told everyone like, hey, Steve's at Wakanda right now, and was he supposed to return the stones, and why is he old?
They wouldn't have shown it. It would have been something that happened off screen.
No, but no, but that causes like a writing problem because T'Challa
Sure,
probably
I
thinks,
guess, but I'm past it though. Like you're still talking. I'm not talking about that anymore. I agree that it's not the same shield. Like he could have just had it remade.
okay, yeah, I got you.
Okay, so here's the next one. Weapon Hex. Lion, are you here?
I'm here. I'm just like my brain is fried. Phil fucked my brain up.
All
I
right, well,
thought you guys knew that.
I'm
Like,
gonna
remember-
I'm reading this. I can't
Remember? Hold on. Remember when like Doctor Strange was all like,
Shut the fuck up.
Because I'm trying to think how the fuck did we miss that? And I'm just like, what else happened? And I'm just sitting here.
Listen, when Endgame first came out, I remember it was in 2019. I remember when I saw that, I looked at my dad. I'm like, Dad, that's a different shield. He's like, what? I was like, that's not the same shield. I was like, how did old man Steve get it? Because he didn't go back in time with it.
Yeah, that shit's something else, man. That shit's something else.
I thought everybody knew that. I wasn't trying to fuck up your brain, but
Nah, my brain was fried, man. I'm sitting there just like, because I'm trying to figure out how the fuck did like I not think about that.
it's kind of crazy to think about. Guess what? It's all Sam's fault. He's causing an incursion.
Nah, it's something. It's
I mean,
something.
we also don't know how old man Steve is.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Cause, wait, if he went back in time, technically, that means the version of himself that came back, or that came back the first time, would still arrive, would it not?
Wait, so are you talking about old man Steve?
No, okay, so there's you know how there's multiple different Steves, right? And they went back to
Yeah.
2012. So Steve goes back to the 40s, or I forgot. I'm pretty sure it was the 40s when he was with Peggy.
Yeah, it was like
We-
1946. It was after World War II. Yeah.
We know that Steve. I think there's possibility that it might be the same shield. Here's why. We know that old man Steve, he ages slower than everybody else. I think old man Steve is a lot older than just like 60 or 70.
Oh no, Sleepy. He's what? Think about this. It matters. Okay, first we got to know if Doomsday is the same Steve as Endgame, right? The one with the one in the ship, right? The one that Thor gives the hammer to. If that's the case, then he's not that old. Like he probably lives out through Secret Wars and stuff, and then comes back or something like that. But if it's not, then he stayed out from 1945 to blah blah blah. They still got to show how he got back into the main universe, and he's fucking old. Like I mean, he's about 35 in probably an Endgame, right? He went from 1945 to 2023. You're old, bro. You're in your hundreds now.
I think how old Steve was. I think there is a possibility that because he went back in time. So
Yeah.
the other version of himself that came back there, what was 2008, 2009? I think it was 2022.
Wait, when?
First Captain America movie, or the end of the first Captain America movie.
The end of the first Cap movie, I think it was 2011.
Yeah, 2011. Yeah, I thought so, but
It was Iron Man 2 came. It was same time as Iron Man 2.
so Captain America pulls up. Then this Captain America, which is technically the same Captain America, that he went back in time. So I'm pretty sure that there's another, I guess, time variant of himself that comes there at 2011, and the events of everything play out as they do. He stays old as hell, and because I guess Peggy probably dies off because of old age, but he probably lasts a lot longer than she does physically. And we get to the events of Endgame happen. He goes and gets the broken shield. However, he gets it, and then fixes it. That's the only like possible way that
Well, yeah, that's what I'm
he
saying.
fixes it, and then he waits throughout Secret Wars, or he either just fixes it or he gets it fixed, and then he goes right back and gives it to Sam on the same day.
The thing is though, if he fixes it, it can be with Wakanda because T'Challa would have known, and at that point, T'Challa would have been like, he would have contacted the Avengers, be like, hey, wasn't Steve supposed to return the stones? And they're like,
That is
yeah,
true.
Steve's.
No, yeah, okay, I know what you're saying. No, yeah, that makes
You know what
sense.
I mean? Because T'Challa would have been like, because everyone knew after Tony died and they had the funeral, that's when Steve gave back the stones, right?
I mean, I agree, but there could be writing in there to say
Dude,
that it was.
that's crazy
He could
writing. I don't know what you could do.
no, you could talk. He could talk to T'Challa and say, "Look, I understand this is wild, but this is just how things had to be, and this is how things have to be if you want things to stay the way they are. And I can't say anything, but I need you to return this, or I mean, I need to do this. I need you to fix this just
I
for
mean,
this
that's a
reason."
possibility.
But like that's what I'm saying. Like there could be a writing choice to where old Steve talks to T'Challa and says, "Hey,
Then, if that's the case, Sleepy, then Steve is like 110.
yeah, I think it's plausible. We have people today in real life that lives 100. Like some of them aren't really walking anymore,
Well,
but
hold on.
Steve is a super soldier.
The age makes sense because of the fact that he's a super soldier. So if Bradley could sit there and be old as shit and still have his super strength, Steve's super soldier serum is better than all of them. And the thing about Steve's super soldier serum is, unlike every other super soldier, Steve took more of the serum than any of them, and he had a better way of getting it in his body. Everybody took one vial. Steve had multiple vials shot in his body while having an infusion of radiation. So there's no telling what Steve can do, but we know his super soldier abilities was like top of the fucking line. So that's not too, Sleepy's right, that's not too far fetched.
It's not. It's just what's weird though from Loki, it looked like that Steve was not supposed to do what he's doing.
Yeah.
Right? So my thing is, if he was not supposed to do that, then he caused the branch. And if he caused the branch, he would have to get back. He can't just go back in time and do. He would have to jump on Earth, right?
Yeah.
He would have. So that's what I'm saying is that then like he would have to jump the Earth back to the main line. And
Wait, no, you don't have to jump the Earth, because how the timeline works is, I wish I could explain it with like a
whiteboard or something. Yeah.
Yeah, but so you have a straight line, right?
And I have.
So and then you have a straight line. Oh, you don't have to draw it, but you have a straight line, and then you have the branch that branches off for two things, right? The point in which they were connected still exists. They don't separate completely. It's a branch off. It's not a parallel now. It's a branch off. So if you're still in that timeline, you're still connected to the other timeline. You just have to go back to when you branched off.
Well,
So to go back to the main timeline.
you see that?
Sleepy,
What I'm saying is,
hold on. Sleepy, I would agree with you. That's not how time works in Marvel.
so like, well, what I'm saying is right here.
How not? How?
Well, Sleepy, look. Look right here.
That
This is Endgame. Steve went right here. He was not supposed to do that. Does a branch. Do you understand that? That's literally that. So he's not in the. Sam's over here. He can't just wait it out and get to here. He would have to go back here, stop himself, or jump an Earth.
No, but he doesn't have to do that when there's a pre-existing line that connects both. That's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah. So he can go. If he goes right here, he can go back here. But how would he do that without the more pin particles? He's out.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about before that branch starts. I'm talking about him going back there.
Listen,
going back.
Listen to what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think something is wrong. In Marvel, the branch can exist, right? And you can go back to that branch. It doesn't mean the original branch has to change. That's how it X-Men.
Age of Revelation, Age of Apocalypse.
Well, you have Cable. Cable has his timeline. His timeline's all fucked up, right? But the future is always changing from the original timeline. It doesn't it doesn't matter how many times the timeline branches. Those branches still exist unless destroyed and wiped away. So even if the main future changes constantly and it's not set in stone, the ones that have been changed permanently, they always stay. They don't change. They're still there. Now,
yeah.
The thing about what's it called, going back in time, now it can affect certain things, right? It can, but it's still just a branch. Now, what I think happened was, I think there's a bigger picture that's going on now that I'm seeing the shield, and now it's all connecting. I think Steve had an adventure that we don't fucking know about, because again, Red Guardian.
There was supposed to be a TV show on that, remember?
Red Guardian knew about him, you name it, and he said, I fought Captain America back in my day. So how the fuck did you see him? And I think there's a possibility that Steve was time jumping and doing some shit he wasn't supposed to do, and maybe he did get lost, and maybe somehow he found a way to get back to his time. Now, again, there's a good chance Loki has something to do with it. There's a good chance He Who Shall Not Be Remain has something to do with it. Regardless, I think Steve did something. Maybe now I do think a motherfucker caused the branch, and I think something put him back to where he was supposed to be while fixing his shield. Except I think there's something that we're not seeing, and I think we should wait now. Because now we're in uncharted territory, and I'm just like, oh shit. Like I'm seeing it for what it is.
Yeah, the only thing I know, the only thing I know.
Hold on. I'm seeing it for what it is now because I think the problem that we have is me, Sleepy. I think we're Kang, and we need to be Immortus. This is a conversation that Kang had with Dr. Doom. And Dr. Doom had to tell him how time works. He goes, no. This is how time works. And he's like, no, bitch. It's not how time works. And the reason why you don't understand that's how time works is because you haven't become Immortus. And because you don't know this and you don't accept this as a reality, you're fucked. And now I'm seeing it for what it is now. And I'm like, Sleepy, I think we're missing something. And I think the only way for us to see it is we have to understand we're missing something.
Okay, I can explain myself.
Nobody wants to hear you explain shit. Nobody wants to hear you explain shit, Sleepy. Okay. Accept it and shut the fuck up. I'm just kidding. Go ahead, Sleepy. You got it. I was just playing. Go ahead, Sleepy. Go ahead. I'm playing.
Sleepy, you gonna take that?
Anyway, so I don't think that I'm thinking about the timeline incorrectly.
Fuck.
I know that we know that there is a before the branch and after the branch because of the TVA. Mm-hmm. The TVA goes to exactly where the branch was disconnected or however the hell it was messed up or however somebody did whatever they did and they stop it. Exactly. That was their job. So we know that there's a pre-existing before the branch. So if you go back in time before the branch happens, right? And let's say you stop it. You stop the branch and then your timeline now doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
If you go back to the main timeline where you were, you're going to stay in the main timeline. Even if you get back to that branch moment, you're going to stay. You're going to stay.
That doesn't work. Remember, Loki? We saw that because Loki's like, let me go back to the original timeline. TVA's like, no, there's two of you now. They can't be.
Yeah.
And that's when you go to the void. Remember?
That is true, but I think with Captain America there was two of him as well. I think that's what it was.
That's what I'm telling you. Sleepy.
Well, I'm thinking. Well, what I'm my thing is.
Hold on, Sleepy. That's what I'm saying. Something is wrong. We're missing something.
No, I understand that, but it still works when we're talking about Captain America. There is now two Captain Americas in the timeline. If Steve went back before the branch happened, and however the branch happened that it was caused. If he goes back to that, he's now in the main timeline. Now there's two of him there. That's what happened. The Steve from 2011 pulled up, and he waited throughout the events of Infinity War, or Endgame, took the shield, and did all that.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's what I was saying that happened.
No. But I feel like the TVA might have gotten involved. Because if he did cause an incursion or he did cause a branch, they would have seen it. And he's not smart enough or crafty enough to kind of evade them. And I feel like in some way, shape, or form, he would have tried to work with them. And I feel like his reward would have been getting home to Peggy or whatever. And maybe they fixed his shield. Maybe they sent him back. Maybe they were able to do that for him. I feel like, that's what I'm saying, Sleepy. I feel like something is fucking wrong.
Well, I have a question. Well, Sleepy, I have a question. So in the main timeline, if there's two Steves, what would happen is, one, either an incursion, or two, the TVA would be like, all right, we got to get involved and prune it. Correct? Because it matters. It depends, right? Because when does this take place? Like, because Loki, the show Loki, takes place outside of time. So, like, you can't really pinpoint on when that happens. When Sylvie killed He Who Remains and Loki becomes that. Because when Loki becomes that,
it is outside of time. So there's no way to.
So it can happen before. It can happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not linear like that.
Well, actually, since it's outside of time, that means it could happen anywhere.
Exactly.
So it happens nowhere at the same time. Right?
Yes.
Because so that means that since the timeline, let me turn this off. Since the timeline ended how it did, we know, and since like the thing was in the middle, it's all around the time. It really doesn't matter. So it's like we don't know when it happened. No, it happened whenever you want to say it happened. because it literally happened and it didn't happen to them at the same time. So
Yes.
it makes sense.
Hold on, bro.
I
Said
think it still
wasn't
makes sense.
old man Steve carrying the casket of Peggy? I don't remember that.
No, Old
Yeah,
Man
no,
Steve
no,
was
no. There's
not
a
carrying the
theory.
casket.
No, there was a theory about that. It's not. I don't think.
Yeah.
No. But but either way, it's. I'm starting to think. So do you know how when He Who Remains was in charge and they had the loom and there was like four different timelines and there was all four different possibilities or whatever timelines it was all convoluted into one linear thing, like all became at the end. I'm starting to think when Sylvie killed He Who Remains and Loki became blah blah blah. That's when Steve was able to go back in time and stay with Peggy. You understand?
Yeah, yeah.
So like what I'm saying is that could have happened before, but every time that happened, the timeline got pruned. And I'm starting to believe that when Loki became He Remains and allowed the multiverse to branch out, eventually, after Endgame, that's when Steve was able to go back in time with Peggy. Yes, it caused the
He fucking
branch.
cooking.
That's what I'm thinking because Loki doesn't like people say, oh well, Loki takes place. No, it doesn't. Loki takes place before Endgame and after Endgame. It happens
It's
out.
literally yep, all time.
So it's like it's so weird because the Loki that we know is from Avengers 2012, and that timeline got pruned, an alternate version of it. So
Yeah,
again,
we're on the same. We're in the same headspace. I agree.
because like at this point, I know for a fact when Steve went back with Peggy, he's in a branch timeline. There is no way he's in the same because that would have caused an incursion. Because now there's two Steves. That would have caused an incursion, and that doesn't make any sense.
Well,
Because
the two Steves were moving. They were moving at different points in time. But like,
well, Steve was in
how
the
do we know
frozen
that's
ice
what does that cause? How does that cause an?
because you can't have two of the same characters in the same Earth, at least for the MCU version, like the live
Okay.
action.
Oh, okay.
Because what was it? Loki? No, what was it? What was it? Doctor Strange? Lion. What MCU project showed there was two characters in the same universe? Like, oh no, you can't do that.
I don't remember that, but
What was it? Multiverse of
Hold on,
Madness
hold
when
on,
Reed?
hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me think. God damn it.
Because I know when with
No, no,
Deadpool.
no. Hold on, hold on. The only
Well, I was gonna say the
multiples.
Wolverine thing, but all right.
Yeah, the only multiples that we've seen so far is that shit. We've had Doctor Strange. I believe we had Wolverine. We had Loki's. We had Captain America looking at his double. I don't know any other else.
Well, in Deadpool Wolverine, they replaced the anchor being with another Wolverine.
Oh, that's true.
are you talking about? Are we talking about? I don't think they replaced him though.
Yes, that was the whole point of the plot. Because
No,
Logan.
no, but he straight up told Logan that you can't do that. He even got on his ass and said, "You're fucking stupid," because that can't happen. And even if it could happen, you chose the worst one. So, no, I don't think that you can replace the anchor being. I don't think that.
Well, how did Deadpool's timeline not get destroyed?
I have no clue. Actually, no. Did they?
Because because they
did it have
both
something to do with Cassandra Nova?
they both became anchor beings.
Is that stated though?
I believe so.
That's actually weird now that you say that.
Well,
I
because
don't
after
know.
the big Cassandra Nova, that Wolverine that Deadpool grabbed from another Earth, he brought him to his Earth.
So his Earth is what not gone now, but
Yeah, because remember Logan, that Wolverine died. Remember Logan died. Right
well, I
from
mean,
the end of Logan.
I guess it holds some merit if he's there now and
Yeah, and he's fine.
everybody's not dead. But I don't.
So
Well, I forgot what the explanation was.
It's just
as to
right
when it
now.
happens.
Right now, my brain is just fried.
Wait, actually, no. They have like 3,000 years left. So like 2,000 or 3,000 years left before. That's what they said. In Deadpool and Wolverine, the guy was like, when Deadpool asked him, okay, so I forgot what asked him. He asked him a question. And he was like, oh, your universe has like 2,000, 3,000 more years. And he was like, okay, that's good. And he was like, but I'm speeding things up. That was the whole point of Deadpool and Wolverine. He sped shit up so that
yes.
but yeah, they have like so it's not proven yet. So what we just talked about, it's not proven yet because we have to wait 2,000, 3,000 more years to see if his universe is gonna implode. and when they're everybody's gonna be probably dead when that
Well,
happens.
hold on,
But
but my thing is that you don't think Wade is going to talk to the TVA about that?
there's not much he can do. He in 2,000 3,000 years, it's not nobody gonna give a fuck. He's gonna be probably be dead, or the planet might be dead in natural causes or whatever happens in the universe of
I
Marvel.
don't
And
think
if
Deadpool's gonna be
not,
that, but yeah.
and if not, Deadpool may or may not be dead. But like they just probably not go to another planet, but there could be other things that they do to stop it from happening. Like they have Loki as their guard or whatever. But like it's 3,000 years in the future. Like that's why that so we don't know yet if he took over as the Edgar Bee. I don't think he did. I think the universe is still gonna die in 3,000 years.
Interesting.
But yeah,
But okay, so dude, two characters in the same, like let's say two of the same characters. Does that cause an incursion?
I don't believe so. Not at this moment, no. I think that when Cat we saw in game, Cat went back, he fought himself. They should have been on his ass instantly. If it was going to cause an incursion, they would have.
Wait, what do you
As,
mean? What do you mean on his ass?
as soon as they went back in time, anytime you go back in time, there's going to be two versions of yourself.
Yes, of course.
So and when you have the TVA or somebody who stops incursions or things like that,
They stopped it. They did it. Remember in Loki season 1, episode 1, when Loki took the Tesseract, they proved that timeline where Steve fought himself.
Oh yeah, they did prove that.
Like right, I mean, like it was literally to pick
it's
up
instantaneous. It should be yeah. So yeah.
So it was like 5 minutes after they fought, or maybe like
But
20. But
I think that what happened in Loki when all those timelines started to branch off,
yes,
we seen that they did the TVA actually didn't get there to do that. So now there's multiple Steves in that universe, or they
well,
did the little
here's my
fighting,
thing though,
they
Sleepy.
left.
Do you remember when Reed Richards told Strange in Multiverse of Madness? He said you being here causes an incursion. He told Strange that. Remember?
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
Do you remember the Illuminati scene?
Yeah,
And my thing is, their Strange died.
yeah.
Remember, Black Bolt killed him. So even that, what I was saying that you're replacing the character, that's causing an incursion.
Well, could it be because it was Doctor Strange, or could it be because it's
Well,
just
I
a
mean,
character?
my thing is, what do you know? No, remember in the Deadpool Wolverine movie, they were trying to replace Wolverine, right?
Yep.
What is it not the same thing if Strange died in the Earth 838 and 61 or Earth 1999 goes there and replaces him? How's that cause an incursion? Like Reed said, this is you here, you and Kelly, whatever her name was, you two being in here causes an incursion. He literally said that to Strange in the Illuminati scene. Lion, you should pull it up.
No, I know.
So my thing is, isn't Wolverine causing an incursion in the Deadpool timeline now? Is that not the
other
same
one is
thing?
dead, but the Doctor Strange in that universe was dead, right?
Yes, Black Bolt killed him. Remember? He said, I'm sorry, and fucking.
So how would it be an incursion if he's the only Doctor Strange in that universe?
That's what Reed told him.
Did that means jumping timelines in general just causing incursion?
Yes,
Like
yes.
so that means any time jump that we've ever seen is like incursion, and I don't know.
But that's why I said something.
That means the old man Steve has to be Steve. That's our Steve. It has to be. It has to be then, correct?
That's why I said something's wrong. I feel like somebody got involved.
I'm telling you, my theory is that is the Steve from the Doomsday trailer.
Like, hold on. You have to understand how I operate. The thing about me is I don't like to go off of theories like that.
No,
Like,
I get it. I get it.
Listen, I like to go factual. When I know when I know there's no roadmap, I'm just like, we in the gray area, bitch.
Well, I mean, with the information we've gotten, that means that old man Steve has to be this our Steve, because if not, he'll cause an incursion.
Yeah.
Just from the information we got before. Now, could it change? Sure, but as of right now, that has to be our Steve.
I mean, I guess it's a bit.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's a bit because everything can be an incursion now, like by the definition.
But it would make sense as to like what's going on with the TVA and why the TVA is so strict with everything, why they have to prune so much. They're so tight ass That would explain why they're the way they are with it.
Yeah, I mean, as of right now, at least from Doctor Strange, and I'm trusting Reed Richards because Illuminati, they were dealing with it, the incursion stuff. They know about, they've done their research. So if Reed says that you going to another Earth causes an incursion, that's probably true. I would trust that statement. So what I'm saying is, Old Man Steve, that's what I don't get is that he went back in time with Peggy. He went to a branch timeline by doing that. But when he did that, does that not cause an incursion? Because when he went back with Peggy, did it not cause an incursion? Because there's two Steves now in that universe. There's one frozen in ice, and the one him dancing with Peggy. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably why in the trailer we saw Loki give him the badge in the house. That's probably what's happening, and that's probably why he jumps to another timeline. I guarantee that's what's gonna happen. Because now I'm questioning it. Because when he went back with Peggy, he for sure caused the branch. Because now there's two Steves, and then in Endgame there's one Steve, and he's old. So that has to be our Steve that wouldn't draw in another Earth incursion. If it's the same Steve, it has to be. It makes no fucking sense though. It makes no fucking. How did he get back? And if he got back, how? Like what the fuck? I don't know. I'm out. My brain fucking hurts. I'm out. But I just know for a fact that if you're from another Earth and you go to another Earth, you cause an incursion, as the MCU standard.
So that means there's just a shit ton of incursions happening right now.
Yep, and that's probably why in the X-Men trailer from Doomsday, you saw Xavier go like this, because he saw an incursion happen, like a universe blowing up.
Yeah.
Because like, I'm just saying this because it's like I know people from LA that know about this shit. Supposedly, the first 15 minutes of Doomsday is Deadpool and Wolverine going to another Earth with Beast's technology, a time bomb to blow up another Earth, so they can stop incursions.
Yeah.
So the Earth doesn't go, and they destroyed Toby's Earth, Maguire.
Damn.
And that's when Xavier does this shit, because Xavier saw Earth blow up when he went like this. Remember in the mirror?
Hold on. Let's not get. We don't know if that's real or not, but that's still like.
Okay, no, but no. In the trailer, what did he see then?
He saw it, but we don't know if that's what's happening. We can't just.
Well, I'm just saying another Earth's blown up. We know that because that's from the trailer.
Okay.
So there's incursions happening at the X Mansion.
Hold on,
like they're seeing.
Today is what's today's date? So I guess that's next week. He said he'll be in Dallas Thursday and Sunday. Okay, cool. Okay, I'll be up there Thursday till Sunday. So I guess that's next week.
You know what's crazy though?
But let's get to the next topic.
No, one last thing.
We gotta answer the super chats because it's all
no for sure.
Yeah.
What I'll say is, this is something I'm actually complaining about the Doomsday movie. They got to tell all this plus the origin of Doom in 3 hours.
True.
That's why I'm scared.
That's
it
more than enough time? 3 hours?
Nobody should be complaining. If anybody complains, they get their freedom of speech invoked.
I think you can explain all this incursion shit in 30 minutes if you do it right.
Phil said, "Revoke that motherfucker's freedom of speech."
No, why would anyone complain for a 3-hour Doomsday movie? Like, you don't have to be a comic book reader, just an MCU fan.
You have no idea what people will complain
like.
about.
If you complain about 3 hours, like, keep the same energy for Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
All right. Alright, we got a story time from Jabbar Banks later. Weapon Hex, $2. Just sending support and show y'all love. How we feeling with the next level announcements? Etrigan and Jonah Hex are my anticipated.
Next level, we'll see. I'm not really like, I think the only thing I'm really like, oh my fucking god, is the fact that the writer for like Spider-Man is basically, the writer for Valhalla is writing Static Shock, and I believe Marvel fucked up. I think Marvel dropped the fucking ball on that. I would have put his black ass in a fucking dungeon somewhere. He wouldn't, nah, fuck that. I would have sat him down and I would have said, how much money do you want from us? And I'm telling you, I think Marvel is going to regret that, because that man's Miles Morales run is motherfucking phenomenal. I'm talking about that
Is that the
shit
best
is
Miles
now.
run?
Yes, it is the
I
best.
agree.
It is the best, most just him touching that bitch sounds terrible, but it is the best, most consistent for Miles Morales. And I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie when I say this. That motherfucker right there. That motherfucker right there. He knows what the fuck he's doing. Oh, he's nasty with it. He's so goddamn nasty.
Well,
with
I'll
it.
say this. I'll say this line. The
But
the next what I'm nervous about is so the books that we got announced last time, right? It was Batgirl, Lobo, Diddy with Swords, Firestorm, and Satana.
yeah,
Um, I think Batgirl. I don't think you need Batgirl or Batwoman. I'm sorry. Like if you're a Batwoman fan, that's fine. I get it. Cassandra Cain right now. That book is good.
yeah,
You get rid of Diddy with Swords. I think you keep Lobo. I think you have to. I think Lobo is like a decent book, a slop comic you need. Firestorm, my opinion, Lion, is the best DC book for mainline. I think that book is so good. And supposedly it's ending at issue 12.
yeah,
Satana's probably in the top 5. So you keep Satana's ongoing, Lobo's an ongoing. Firestorm needs to be an ongoing.
yeah.
Um, Etrigan, I'm not hating on Etrigan because Weapon, I know you're a big fan of him. I would have just condensed him into a Justice League Dark book. I know you might.
Hold on, 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 hold on. We're mad about Etrigan getting a book?
I'm not mad. I'm buying it. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna review it.
Nah, I'm telling you right now.
I'm just saying. I personally believe it's a waste of a spot.
No, nah. Weapon X, I'm with you on that Etrigan. I'm with you on that.
And then Jonah Hex. Jonah Hex. That's cool and interesting.
Jonah Hex, fuck no. Etrigan, fuck yes. If any character has been deserving of a motherfucking solo run or some goddamn shine or somebody to fucking give him some goddamn praise, it's motherfucking Etrigan. Don't nobody know about no motherfucking Etrigan. Do you understand me? Etrigan was the first
I'm
rapper.
excited for it.
No, hold on. In the Marvel motherfucking no, I'm sorry, not Marvel, DC universe, Etrigan was the first rapper before black people started rapping. You understand me? He was the first one doing it. That motherfucker can rhyme like nobody's goddamn business. That's my bookie boo. You understand me? That's my run. I'm gonna get done.
Well, my thing is now, so they have Etrigan, they have Static, Vixen, and Jonah Hex.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really excited for the Static. Like I'll buy issue 1. I'm not a big fan of Static.
I can't wait.
But Cody Ziegler is amazing, so I think I might like it because of that. I'm more excited about the Vixen book. I'm really excited about the Vixen book. And then Etrigan's cool, and then Jonah Hex like
Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Yeah, hoes mad.
Wait, why?
Hoes mad. I'm just fucking with you, Phil. Just fucking with you.
Well, my thing is I don't want them to get rid of Firestorm.
But
Firestorm right now, Lion Firestorm is so good. That book is so good. It is my favorite. It is, oh my god. It reminds me of Sentry so much, and that's probably why I like it so much. They need to make that, like, if you have to get rid of a book, get rid of Diddy with Swords and Batwoman and trade it off with, like, Vixen and Etrigan then. I wouldn't have done a Jonah Hex book. I would have done Etrigan, fine, that's cool. Vixen and Static. With Lobo, Satana, and Firestorm. So that's 6 books. That's what I would have done. Like, I don't want Firestorm to go away. I don't. Firestorm the favorite book. And they're going to get rid of it. And I'm pissed. So.
Okay. All right. Let's get to the next one. Darren Thompson for $2. They're like 2 Wolverine.
Hold on. I was gonna say, Phil. Well, you better get pissed, Phil. I'm sorry to tell you this, buddy.
All right. Darren Thompson again for $2. Wolverine going to die in the future, and
damn,
they add it's 2. I don't know what he means by that, but out for $2. Lion, I'll be in Dallas Thursday until Sunday. Okay.
Okay, that's cool.
We're all caught up.
Yep.
Can we get to this last point, please?
Yes.
Okay. So, I recently had an argument with Arhanka about CGI, and
it's just the way it's done. I recently had an argument with Arhanka.
It wasn't really an argument. I think it was more of a debate.
It's the way he said it though. I'm just like, oh shit. Okay.
More of a debate. But so I believe that directors have majority control outside of studio things. They have the majority of control of how their movie, uh, the product that they produce. And he
Hmm.
brought up the MCU. So
Okay.
if a movie has shitty CGI, I think that that director sometimes, or I think majority of the times, there are times where we have studio interference that fucks with it, but majority of the time you just don't know how to direct sometimes, and that's just what it is, right? And he brought up the MCU as an example. So I was like, okay, and so I know that you guys heard about this, but they just laid off like a third or like I forget how much they laid off. They laid off so many people that are in the CGI department
Yeah,
for Pixar and Disney, right?
they said y'all look. I'm sorry, baby. We can't afford you, mama. We can't afford you.
But they did this, but they just made $1 billion off Toy Story.
Exactly.
Well, not a billion, but they just made a shit ton of money off Toy Story.
That
So
don't mean
why would they do
that
that?
don't mean that money belongs to you.
And they did this exact same thing back in 2016 when what's that emotions movie that came out?
Yeah.
It's like the little emotion cartoon emotions, but anyway, that movie came out. They did it again that year, right?
Emotion. Shut up, bitch.
So 2016, they discharged a bunch of not discharged, laid
No,
off a bunch
no.
of employees, right?
Sleepy fiending. He know what he want. You guys
Okay,
go
bro.
ahead.
2016 they did that. So Ahanka was like, "Oh no, directors don't really have control over how their movies look and how they're produced or whatever. It's
Oh.
about the products.
Uh
It's
huh.
about the product that whatever they have, right?"
Uh huh.
So I said, "Okay, let's look at the MCU." So he said in 2017, a bunch of people got laid off. That's why Spider-Man Homecoming, not Homecoming. Homecoming was kind of shitty, but he said that's why Spider-Man No Way Home was had shitty CGI because of all that happened with with the CG with the team, whatever, right? So I said, okay, let's count how many movies had great CG from 2017 to now.
Okay.
So guess what Marvel guess the number of movies they had that were good.
I say 6 or
I'll
10.
go.
Is it less than that?
Uh, I'll go 8.
Wait, hold on. Actually, let me go to the list. Wrong account. So guess how many out of how many Marvel movies are there? Was like 20 something Marvel movies.
No, I
How
said
many out of that had shitty CGI?
I said 6, probably 6.
Wait.
Wait,
Since when? 2017?
since 2017, how many have had shitty CGI since 2017?
Doctor
That's almost a
Strange.
decade.
Doctor
That's cap.
Strange.
That's cap. That's boy. That's cap.
What, the CGI in Doctor Strange?
Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness had beautiful CG.
It did.
I'm talking about I'm talking about the end scene with the eyeball.
Oh,
Well,
I'm talking about the whole project is not just moments from the project. The whole project is like damn.
It's
I
hard to
kind of
say because like that ever after Endgame, that's how the whole movie CGI wasn't ass, but like there was just small bits and pieces of the CGI being terrible. It wasn't the whole movie though. A lot of the projects are like that. Like almost all of them. Thor: Love and Thunder, like it was just some scenes.
Thor: Love and
Shang-Chi was
Thunder
the
had
final
one
act.
good scene. It had one good scene, and the rest of the movie CGI looked pretty shitty.
I thought
The
Love and
outfit
Thunder
they put in.
CGI, the Love and Thunder CGI, I don't think it was bad. What was the helmet and not tier who's the Bifrost guy? What's his name?
Uh,
I can't. I'm a
it's
Thor fan. I don't
Heimdall.
fucking
Heimdall.
Heimdall. Yeah, Heimdall's son scene and Thor's helmet. That's it.
Right.
Shang-Chi, the
So
final act. So like, I'm
so
just
my
counting stuff that have bad CGI though in general.
so I said that they went 16. No Way Home had shitty CGI. Not majority of the movie, but like half of the movie had it was like questionable. So they went 16-3. Eternals had was a beautifully directed movie. I could probably pull up the list right now, but the majority of the movies they did pretty damn good when it came to CGI, even after all those people were laid off. And so I explained to him that these movies went 16-3, but even though they went 16-3, their directors had there are different directors, and all the directors they put out what they wanted to put out. So The few times that we saw shitty CG was from directors that they had bad movies, and they weren't acclaimed or anything like that. So I believe that if you have a vision, right, like James Gunn, I've never seen bad CG from James Gunn. I like even with the new Superman movies, I have not seen a bad CG scene from James Gunn yet. And his movies look a certain way because he directs a certain way. So I think he's coming from a perspective of he's thinking that the CG team and the director are different. They're not. They're all
Well,
part of the
hold
same
on, hold on.
team.
Well, okay. I'll let go ahead. I'll let you continue. Go ahead.
No, no, I'm basically done. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. So, Arhanka, if you're watching this, I know you're gonna be mad when I say what I'm about to say. It is what it is. I love you though. That's bullshit. Directors have the majority control when they're doing that, and I'm saying it because you got motherfuckers like Taika Waititi, you name it. Like these motherfuckers have control. They're just choosing to be fuck ups. Now, in some cases they don't, but in a lot of cases they do, right? And I used to feel that way, thinking, well, no, they don't have all bullshit. They got control. They know what they're doing. Because now that I know the structure of how a movie is made, how it gets paid for, etc. Yeah, no, fuck that. They choosing to cut corners so they can get their money. That's all that shit is. That's all that shit is. They care more about getting that paycheck than they care about making that movie. And it's just how that is. And that's how they all are. The actors, a lot of these motherfuckers, they want to get paid. They want to make that money. So they say, okay, well, cool. How much can we put to the budget, and how much can that shit go to us? Well, if we do the movie
Yeah.
at this level, then we can get the blah blah blah. Okay, cool. Let's do that. And that's how they be doing that shit. Fuck them. I don't put shit past these motherfuckers no more. I don't. I just don't. I don't put shit past them. I don't even try to I don't try to relate. I don't try to understand. I don't try to do none of that shit.
Got a finger.
Yeah, no. I don't try to be cognitive. Fuck that. Like I don't.
One live without it. There it
But
is.
but it's fucking honest. Like I'm just not. I'm not. Nah, bro. Like they didn't. They like Sleepy for me, bro. Just if I'm being real honest about it, like my boy, they didn't did too much, man. They didn't did too much. I can't. I just can't. I can't look at them and go, well, I just can't.
Are you talking
I
about
just
Thor?
can't. I just can't. Huh?
Are you talking about the Thor movie?
No, I'm talking anything. It's not just the Thor movie. Like they fuck up too much. They do too much shit, and then it's like they don't like. Nah, bro. I just can't. I just can't, bro. Nah, I'm good. I
Well,
can't do it.
I was saying this to my friend. We're going to an age of comic book movies where it's gonna get more comic book accurate in terms of their suits and the story.
Yeah.
Because a lot now the casual fans are checked out because they wanted a linear story.
Yeah.
They wanted Marvel to end at Endgame, which that was never going to happen. And I don't think Marvel's ever going to end until it stops making any money.
Yeah.
We're getting to the point now where pretty much you have to be a huge fan of this shit, or you're not going to like it.
Yeah.
Because remember, think about this: 20 years ago, everybody was wearing black leather suits. Look at the X-Men. Look at Daredevil.
Yeah.
Now we're getting like colorway. Like look at Scott's suit in Doomsday.
I mean, that was coming back off the coming. That was off the back of the '90s, the edgy '90s shit.
No. I agree, Sleepy. What I'm saying is, in the 2000s, being a comic book fan was or what I mean by comic book fan, like a superhero fan. It was very rare. Like to go around public, like, yeah, I liked it, unless it was Spider-Man or Batman. Now, after the MCU, it is normal. It is normal to like be like, yeah, I love Marvel. I love the MCU. And now we're going to this day and age now where if I'm Kevin Feige, you got to make sure the director you choose likes this shit. Like Destin Daniel Cretton, who did Wonder Man, is doing Spider-Man. That guy loves Spider-Man. He actually cares about the character. And Tom Holland, he cares about Spider-Man as a character.
Yeah.
From the interviews and from the scenes we've seen, and that's what I'm saying is that we're going to an era now because now you can't just make like a movie now. It's like, yeah, like Christopher Nolan, like Dark Knight. I'm hot take. I think that movie comes out now. I don't think it does as well. I don't think it does.
Not with everything that Marvel's got coming out. Like no.
No, even then, Lion, I don't think it does because of the time and era we are in comic book movies. Like, you know what I mean? Unless it's an Elseworld project, like completely Elseworld,
I
like
can't I can't
realism.
I can't see that because the last one did well.
The last one, honestly, underperformed.
I think it.
Think about this: the second movie made 1.1 billion.
Yeah,
The second one made 800 million. It underperformed.
I still think that's a good
And I
margin.
love Christopher. I like Christopher Nolan's movies are great, but those realism shit, I think people are done with it. I think people want straight up like comic books in a live action.
No, I don't think.
That's a thing.
Hold on. I
No,
don't.
people. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Sleep. Go ahead.
I was damn. I was just gonna say that. I don't think that's gonna like. Even though there are people saying that they want more comic book accurate Batman shit, which I've been asking for forever. I've been asking for this shit since Arkham Knight dropped, but
Yeah,
like I don't think it's gonna happen. I think that the directors are fried. Like any director, when it comes to Batman, they see the success. They see money in the success in what Christopher Nolan did. That
yeah.
shit is fried. They're not like I don't think they're gonna do that. I think they're too scared to do it.
Hmm.
Like I think they're genuinely fucking terrified of going with a Batman that's not realistic. When he's not, he's anything but realistic in the comics. Like
It
I don't know.
depends. It depends. It depends. If it's like detective, I would
Yes, I
disagree.
agree. If it's active, yes, I agree. But like
It depends on
we're
the
talking about,
version.
but even if we're talking about his character as a whole, his rogues gallery, the things he goes through, the
Yes.
contingency plans he has, he's not normal.
Yeah.
He doesn't live in a normal world. Gotham is not normal. So I hate that it's the way it is, but it's gonna be like this for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. We're not unless what's it called? Unless this new Superman movie does numbers, and then we have the success of the DCU. We James Gunn might pull something great out his ass. He might pull something out of there that's great. He just might with Batman. But as of right now, for the next 10 years, we're getting this shit. And actually, no. I think that it's more likely that if James Gunn not that directs, but if they produce a Batman film or a franchise or a trilogy, and we have the Batman over here on this side, where it's like it's set in its own world, we have more of a chance of it being like the Batman we want it to look like. Just because that Batman is over there doing Christopher Nolan shit, kind of, not kind of, for the most part he was, but I think it's a little bit more fantastical than like Christopher Nolan. But since that's already over there making money and doing what it's doing, I hope that they're like, hey, let's do the opposite over here. Let's go fantastical. Let's do some crazy shit. Let's have some CGI fights. Let's go in this direction. I hope they do that. Closest we have to that is fucking Batflick.
Eh. I prefer what they did with Batman. I liked it. I loved it actually. And sometimes I do watch that film. I love it. It's just a good tone.
Which film?
The Batman.
For 2022?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Especially the car scene. That fucking car scene kills me every fucking time.
Well, my thing is, like, I like Christopher Nolan's films. Like, I just watched The Odyssey. I don't like the Dark Knight trilogy. I don't. I really don't like those. I think those films, it's such a bad depiction of Batman as a character in terms of like what he can do.
Yeah.
Um, and I think it ruined comic book movies on how people see him. Like, think about how many people are like, oh yeah, just do like the Christopher Nolan way. It's like, dude, Christopher Nolan, I don't think he read a book. Like, I'm actually being serious. I don't think he read a book of Batman.
I don't think
And
he did either.
and I don't think it's wrong with that because it still made money. But as a comic book reader, it's like I don't want that shit anymore. I'm done. I want straight out of books. I want Long Halloween. I want Court of Owls. I want the fantastical shit. Solomon Grundy, Clay, like the actual real Clayface. You know what's crazy? Supposedly, Clayface was supposed to be in the Batman universe. You guys hear about that?
No, I didn't.
And then the guy who plays Matt Hagen, he's like, yeah, I have Robert Pattinson on speed dial, and supposedly the director of Clayface said that Robert Pattinson was supposed to be at the end of the movie as a cameo, but they said no, we're not going to do it. So at this point, Robert Pattinson might merge. They might merge, just
I thought
because.
that was always the plan. Ever
Yeah.
since I heard that we had the Penguin show, and now we're having
Well,
the
the thing is,
Clayface.
Sleepy. The thing is, James Gunn believes that they can pull off 2 Batmans. No, they fucking can't. No, they can't. They're not like Marvel. Like, if Marvel had 2 Spider-Man going out at the same time, they could pull that off. They did that with Venom and Spider-Man going out at the same time. They literally pulled it off. In terms of financially, they did.
Well, I mean, like, that's not really the same thing, though. It's not the same character. It's the character that's really, really made by Spider-Man, sure, but
what I'm
it's
seeing
not.
is that Sony was doing their own universe and they were making money with Venom, while Spider-Man Tom Holland had nothing to do with it, and he was making so much money for both of the companies. The thing is, if they do 2 Batmans, you're competing with yourself and you're competing with Marvel. Because what if the new Batman isn't liked? They're going to compare him to Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson is universally liked for the most part. The universe is universally liked. The Penguin show is universally liked.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, Matt Reeves, we love you, but like, business is business. If you want to leave, you can leave. That's what I would tell him. Be like, hey, you want to make more money? How about that? We'll make more money.
I think it could be pulled off. I think with Batman being as a
It's year
prominent
2.
and
It's
successful
year
as
2 Batman.
I think sure. I think both can be pulled off though. If we have one that's dedicated to this fantastical world that James Gunn is trying to make, I don't know why he's making the art decision that they're making with certain things.
Well,
but
here's my problem.
I
So,
digress. Go ahead.
like, are they gonna take Batman from Grant Morrison? So he's gonna be like in his 40s or 50s? Like, why?
If they do some dumb shit like that, then that's on them. But like I
I mean,
think
that's the
that
rumor right now, and
for
it's like,
me-
what the hell?
for me, it's a good thing that if they have the Batman going, that's the realistic, that's the detective, that's that realistic shit that, or it's closer to what Christopher Nolan was doing and what people want to what people want to make $1 billion off of. I want that, and I want the Batman that I've liked. I want the Batman with the all white eyes. I want the white cow eyes.
Well,
That's what I want.
well, here's
But-
my thing: is
Hold on. I don't need it because, bitch, how you gonna see? What technology? Your technology ain't that fucking good. How you gonna see, bitch?
How does Deadpool see? Like I want
Because
that
hold on,
said
sleepy. Deadpool can see because he's got Disney money. He got Mickey Mouse money. It don't gotta make sense. But when you got a Batman where everything has to be explained, you can't just tune that shit. You gotta explain how the fuck he. How can you see out there? Somebody in this bitch gonna have a problem. You gonna have to explain that one.
Technology, like it could just be his high tech technology.
This shit
I
gonna
think
look
that they
weird
can
as
do
fuck.
it. I don't think it'll look bad. We have Daredevil. Daredevil
But,
has.
yo, do that
things on
again.
him.
Do that again.
That's what's gonna look like. Like
We have
Sleepy,
Daredevil.
you need to clip that because that's how he was looking in that movie when he was doing it when he had the white eyes and he was like doing echolocation. He was in there. That's how he was looking.
I definitely want that.
Oh.
I want the white eyes, bro. People said that he needs it because he needs to be expressive. I don't even think
Is that expressive enough, Sleepy? Is that what you did? There you go, right there. There you go.
More sensitive.
There you go. More sensitive.
More cognitive.
More cognitive. That's what you gonna see. That's what you gonna see. And he gonna be. Could you imagine getting your ass beat by some Dark Knight with white eyes, just big bright ass white? Just beating your ass. Just
a little bit more sensitive.
How does it
and
always
cognitive.
catch that?
Of what we're trying to dive into.
Bro said, "Lion, you kill me. I'm dying." I'm being for real, bro. Could you just imagine? Hold on. Remember when he was doing it in the film and his eyes was all white and he was just staring at people and just like, imagine hearing him. Imagine getting your ass beat by some grown ass white dude with white eyes. Swear to me! And he's like, like you would shit on yourself. He would have your ass in a mental.
Shit himself.
No, real shit. He'd have your ass in a mental hospital like they did Riddler. He was like, Mr. Riddler, do you know who the Batman is? Do I? It's me. Oh, it's like stop.
We have to be.
Stop. I'm telling y'all, just really put that shit in the back of your mind. Imagine getting your ass beat with somebody with white eyes. That's some bullshit. Jesus.
All right.
Sleepy. That's what it would sound like. Ah! Ah! God damn it! Stop. That's what a hallway fight would sound like. That's what it would sound like. Ah! Ah! Swerve! Motherfucker gonna need therapy. They're going, ah!
No, you just hear this in the hallway with Batman, like fucking Batman's whipping their ass.
Ah! Ah! Like what the fuck? Stop!
Push the fuck out.
Yeah.
Push the fuck
yeah,
out.
Yeah, you go. Push the fuck out. Push! Ah!
Positive and cognitive.
I got. Oh my god, my ribs.
Hey,
My
hey,
ribs.
hey, hold on. Yo, Batman rings the doorbell.
Boy, look, hey, that motherfucker at work, he finna get fired. He got-
Oh!
Oh my god, yeah, sleeping.
Look, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not fronting what they do. That's their business, but it cannot feel that good.
Who lied to you? Have you tried it?
Oh!
Sleepy. Let's get to the super chat. Let's go.
All right, Key Guardian for $2. Choose a finisher: Final Flash or Torch Supernova.
Final Flash. Fuck.
Final Flash.
So, hey, Human Torch Supernova is great. It's fucking awesome, but I want to make the Earth do a Kamehameha wave. Fuck that. Hell
Wait,
yeah.
but
Final
you
Flash.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to clip this, dude. Holy shit, I can't breathe.
Hell yeah, no, do that shit. Bro said, look, he said, Sleepy, Weapon X said, please clip this. Please.
Key Guardian for $2. Rogue versus Vixen.
Vixen.
Yeah, Vixen. Yeah.
Light work,
Sorry,
no
bro.
reaction. Oh, she's robbing that bitch. Fuck out. I love Rogue. I want y'all to understand, I love Rogue. Vixen gonna take that
Damn.
Vixen gonna take that shit. Because the problem is, it's not like, this is not a superpower. This is the amulet. And as far as I'm concerned, I've never seen anybody being able to tamper with it. You got somebody like Zatanna who couldn't tamper with that bitch. And she tried. That's a Nuncy, the god of stories. Bitch swallow. You're gonna die. Vixen gonna beat your ass. Vixen's gonna be. I'm a Vixen freak. Vixen's gonna beat your ass, bitch. She gonna beat your ass. Go ahead.
All right. Key Guardian for $2. Could Excalibur from Warframe kill Wolverine?
Absolutely. It's not a fight. It's not even a fight. Theo doesn't know what the fuck Warframe is because I don't think he's played Warframe like that.
Wait, 40K Warframe?
No, Warframe. Yeah, Warframe.
Oh, that's Warhammer. That's Warhammer.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? He said 40K. What the fuck?
Oh!
No, that's what would happen. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like you got adamantium, and I'm happy, baby. I'm so happy for you. You're not standing up against a fucking Warframe. Stop it. Literally stop it. You're gonna die. And it's Excalibur. You're gonna die. Fuck no. Go ahead.
Okay. Key Guardian, $2. Make Z Broly a Batman rogue villain. The fuck are we doing?
Boy.
All they gonna hear is that fucking sound. That wow, boom.
That's it. I don't. That's not even a villain. Like Batman has the whole planet dies, bitch. Y'all not get the
They
fuck
gonna
out
have to
of here.
call Superman. Fuck
Call-
that.
Yeah, that's all you can. You better
He
call
said Clark. Clark. He killed them all, Clark.
No, because you got to understand what he's saying. He didn't say super. He said Z. And people don't understand the difference between, man, you know what? Fuck this. Sleepy, hold on. Fuck this. Hold on, Sleepy.
Oh,
Let me show you something real quick. Sleepy. Look here.
Clark, please. He's putting it in them. He's putting it in them. Clark, get here fast.
fuck.
Now, let me help y'all out with something. Look here, guys. Let me explain something to y'all.
Everything is green, Clark. Everything is green.
Look. You see this? You see this right here? This right here is Super Broly. Right? This Broly is not terrifying. He's not scary. He's a dumbass. He rides the short bus. Okay? We're not scared of him. This is not that much of a threat, okay? Okay?
I wouldn't say all that.
I would.
That Broly's stronger than Z Broly.
Who gives a fuck?
By a lot. By a lot. What do you
This-
mean who gives a fuck? He about to what?
This
Think
Broly.
Broly from Z fucking them.
Hold on, Sleepy. This Broly is a fucking monster. He beat children. We saw him step Goku. We saw him bury Goku by jumping on him until he was a fucking hole. This bitch was so terrifying. Vegeta was on his knees waiting for death. That's how bad it was. You understand me? Vegeta, Prince of all Saiyans, turned into a bitch. He was on his knees waiting to die. This bitch right here could speak correct English while being in his Super Saiyan form. He was a devious bitch. You understand? He knew what he was doing. He killed his own daddy. Just for trying to get away. That's it. Just for trying to get away. Killed his own goddamn daddy. Fuck no. Fuck no. Absolutely not. This is the scariest thing Dragon Ball Z ever fucking created. This motherfucker was more terrifying than goddamn Boo. Boo did more destruction, but it's the fact that this motherfucker could speak and he wasn't a dummy. He knew everything he was doing to your ass. Remember that scene when he was jumping on Goku? Remember that? Trunks' body was printed through a fucking wall. Gohan's ass was hanging halfway the fuck out. Piccolo. Y'all think I'm playing? The way this motherfucker was on their ass. There was nothing they could do. The only thing it took all of them to come to exactly. It took all of them. All of them. And Gohan, you couldn't have called CPS to say that, baby, because they wouldn't have came. They would have let him do his job. This is the scariest motherfucker that has ever been created by Dragon Ball Z. The nigga spoke correct English while he was fucking you up. I want y'all to remember that. I want y'all to remember Vegeta. Piccolo grabbed Vegeta by the back of his scalp. You're just gonna sit here and let him. We're all dead. We're just waiting to die. What the fuck? Dropped him. And Vegeta stayed on his knees for I don't know how long. Stayed on his knees. Have a good day. That's Z Broly. I would rather fight God than to fight Z Broly. I'm good. At least God got mercy. He don't even know what that he don't know what that word is, y'all. He don't know what that word
Clark,
is.
please. Clark.
No,
Please. Oh, shit.
bro said King Boo is more of a menace. No, I'm telling. Go watch that movie again. Sleepy, do you remember that? Sleepy, do you remember that scene when he was jumping and Goku and he just look, Goku's body was on a flat surface, and then he just and then Goku was just getting buried in that bitch.
He was kicking Goku in the nuts, I'm pretty sure.
No, he was no. And
You guys not hear that?
No, we hear it, but hold on.
Huss.
All you hold on. All you heard was ah! 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 Ah!
Shit. You just screaming. We can't even hear you.
I'm saying, I'm talking like as a child. Imagine your parents and your grandma walking in that room. What's happening? He's dying. He's killing him. You're like, he killing him. That's all you heard. Goku was there. like, and everybody was taking a nap in the mountain. Everybody, that bitch just like, just laying there. I said, nah, bitch, you tripping. I was like, no, hell no. I said, Batman, Clark, please come help me.
Push the fuck out, Lion.
That's what, no. Sleepy,
He's putting it in me, Clark. It's green.
Sleepy.
It's all green.
Sleepy, you got, Sleepy, I'm not playing.
Recently, I did a little
You-
video that
Sleepy, I'm telling you, you gotta clip that part because I'm telling you, like, look, y'all don't understand. Goku was on a flat surface. This motherfucker was just, push out, bitch.
Push the fuck out.
bitch. And Goku was just, He just kept stepping in him. I'm like, he killing him. Like, I remember when that movie came up, boy, we went to school. We was, oh my God. It was like, did you see that shit? I was like, I don't know how they topped that. I don't know how they topped that shit. Like, bro, it was, nah, you was getting, yeah, you was, Nah, the fact that Goku needed everybody's power to save everybody. That was the worst part. Remember he told Vegeta, give me your power now! And Vegeta was like,
it's too bad Buddy wasn't canon.
exactly. This right here, this is the sickest bitch they ever made. This is the sickest. Like, Kid Buu is fucked up.
I understand your need.
There you go.
What it do?
What it
There
do?
you go. There you go.
That's a Clark!
Hey, that, man, I want to make an edit of that. Now I understand your need. Now I understand what it do. That's how he was hitting him. He was in that man's guts. Oh my God. What's the next one? What's the next one? Jesus Christ. What's the next one?
All right. Deep Don. Hey, Don, you ain't shit. King, Phil, Sleepy, would y'all fight Broly for a woman?
I would
For a
rather.
woman?
I would rap. Oh.
Wait, what
There-
woman? What woman?
No. There's a couple of chicks on social media, and it was one chick. She said, I want a man that's willing to fight Broly for my love. And I was like, baby, I'm sorry to tell this, you're not worth it. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, look, if you ever see this video, baby, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure you're beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But like, nah, mama, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm sorry, baby. Now would I fight Broly for somebody? If your name ain't Queen Lion, I'm not doing it. That's all I've got to say. If your name ain't Queen Lion, I can't help you, baby. I'm sorry. Now I'm pretty sure you might find somebody who will, but nah, nah. This motherfucker said, "God damn, King." I'm being for real. No, because that's what you're dealing with. If you fight Broly, that's what you're dealing with. That's what
I didn't break.
Yeah, and he don't. Hold on. And this motherfucker don't.
Now I understand your
Yeah,
needs.
He don't, hold on. He don't give breaks. So you're not finna. No, I'm sorry. I saw that video. I need a man that's willing to fight Broly for my love. Baby, listen to me. I'm not trying to be funny when I say this. If you're not Angela Bassett, if your name's not Neil Long, you understand me? You understand me? If you're not a motherfucking, damn, should I say it? So I say
If your name's not Florence Pugh.
Exactly. If your name's not Kerry Washington, bitch, I
He only
can't.
chooses a black.
I'm being honest. Like, if your name ain't Angelina Jolie, if you're not, like, I'm sorry, baby. It's only certain ones. And mama, you're not. If you're not none of those, I'm not gonna potentially another man digging me for you. I'm sorry. It is what it is. You can be mad that I'm saying that, but I'm sorry, but if your name ain't Lotto, I damn sure ain't finna fight Broly for you. So I said it. Hey, the hell? Because that's what you're going through. That's what's finna happen to you. You gotta understand. You fighting
Stop.
Broly.
Fucking run it for me.
There you go. There you go. If you not, look. Any woman who says that, baby, if you're not 90s fine, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry.
I think if it's Florence Pugh, I think I would do it.
I'm just saying, but
Florence Pugh. Well, listen, Lion. Did you hear about my live stream a couple days ago? We're watching the Doomsday trailer, and I said I would sell almost all my Null stuff just to go on a date with Florence Pugh.
I bet you
And that's
would.
saying something.
I bet you would.
Oh, And I have a shrine of Noel, so
Yeah. But I'm just saying, look, if your name
I'll fight Broly. Like
Hold on,
you
hold
could
on.
be digging into me.
But hold on,
I
hold on.
arch that fucking back.
Exactly.
Like
Hold on. If your name ain't Buffy the Body, some of y'all don't know who that is. I'm definitely not doing it for. I'm sorry.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Lion freaky.
Hold on. If your name ain't Buffy the Body, you not finna get shit out of me. I'm sorry. Like I'm just saying, it's just
Wait,
certain.
it was $2. It was $2. We gotta go
I
ahead.
get it, but I'm just saying, like if you not. Like you gotta understand something. You gotta understand something. I want to make it very clear when I say this, Sleepy. You gotta understand something. You understand me? There you go. You hear that? 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 I want you to I want
yes, sir.
Hold on. Sleepy.
Yes, sir.
Sleepy, can you hear me? Sleepy, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Watch this. Sleepy. Who played Storm?
Halle Berry.
Exactly. Have we had a Storm better than Halle Berry?
No.
Exactly.
I don't think so.
If your name
There's only 2 iterations of her.
Exact. If your name isn't Halle Berry, I damn sure not finna die from you. If you ain't Baby Girl from WWE, oh,
It's a couple of them from WWE.
exactly. So I'm just saying, like, if you just some regular chick talking about, I need a man willing to fight Broly for my love, baby. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry, baby. I can't. You cute? No, mama. I'm sorry. No. Matter of fact, let's put it this way: what man would you fight Broly for they love? Crickets. Crickets.
No, someone said Rhea Ripley, but for me it's Florence Pugh.
No, Rhea Ripley. Yeah, absolutely. So it's just that simple.
I think Rhea Ripley, if she could probably tag team.
Okay, bro.
What's the next one, Sleepy?
Diorte $10. What's one Marvel DC character that you would love to see get more love on screen? Mine would be Reptile and Static Shock.
Oh,
Black Knight,
Vixen.
Nova.
Vixen.
Black Knight or Nova.
Vixen. Yeah.
Who would mine be?
Animal Man.
I don't know.
Those are my
Maybe White
three.
Tiger. I want Yelena to get her own movie.
I think Elena's movie would be so damn good, bro.
Listen.
Great.
I love Yelena. I love Florence Pugh, but that would never happen.
It needs to.
Why not? Like she led the.
It wouldn't
She
make
would
that
be-
much money.
It doesn't like okay sure misogynist would not go see the movie.
No,
But
I know.
if
I
the
don't think it's
movie was a good
misogynist.
movie,
Mm,
if the movie was a good movie, it's making money. Black Widow made money. They're so-called the worst MCU film of all time. That's not even true.
What I will say is, I think it would be like a Supergirl situation, where
Oh hell no.
People
no,
love
no,
it.
no, not the quality. I'm not talking about I'm talking about because majority of people who saw Supergirl were men.
Yeah.
I don't think the misogynist would be the problem. I just think the IP alone is not big enough for Yelena.
Man, you.
I mean, look at Thunderbolts. Look at Thunderbolts.
Everything Yelena has been, she's been the star of.
That's what I'm saying. She been.
Well,
killing
Thunderbolts is a star of, and I love Thunderbolts, but it flopped.
Flop. I think it made decent money.
It made-
No,
Yeah,
it flopped. It flopped. I
How
promise
much
you
did it
did.
make? How much did it make?
$3.94,
That's decent money.
but it flopped though.
That's decent money.
But the studio heads they don't care about that.
Anything over $100 million, that's good money.
Hold on. How much did
It made
Thunderbolts?
it made around 425 million.
Even better.
Thunderbolts grossed $382 million worldwide. And it needed I think it was 450 to break
it
even.
needed around 425.
Yeah, so it flopped.
Still good. That's still
Poor
good
movie.
money.
It's still a great movie. It's still in our
I
top
agree.
five for
I
a
agree.
reason.
I'm just saying the studio heads, you know how it is. The business world, they don't care if you like the movie. They care about making money.
I think.
That's
Florence-
understandable. I think that
I
everything
think
she's
Florence
been in,
could
she
do it.
shined.
I want one. I don't think we'll get one.
Everything that I think you have to set it in the right circumstances. You have to put her either around other superheroes, or you have to put her in a great situation to where there's no other choice but to make a good movie. Like adding a superhero to it, maybe a cameo from Spider-Man, maybe a cameo from other superheroes. maybe having another existing superhero be a side character for her. Like, I think it's something that she could do because every time she's on the screen, everybody's like, "This is the best part of this movie for me," because that's just how
Well,
good of an actor Florence Pugh is.
I tell you what though, if they did do that, I would see that movie at least 5 times.
Yeah, I'm going to see that motherfucker.
Well, no, it's just because I love Florence Pugh and I want her. I want to marry her.
Oh, you can't marry my wife.
Well, you like Florence Pugh?
So she's already married. Anyway,
Yeah, Phil. Yeah, Sleepy said you gotta fight. You gotta fight him.
This guy, bro.
Sleepy said,
ain't no fight. Ain't no fight. It already happened.
That's
I'm already in there.
That's
You
it.
know?
Hmm.
I'm sorry. You can, but you can. He can. You know what? It's whatever.
Oh my goodness.
So, let's see. Wait, hold on. We just got another one. Okay. Goofy Sands, $5. Luke Cage versus Mr. X Resident. Hold on. This guy. Okay. It says Luke Cage versus Mr. X Resident Evil in a street fight. Who you go? I read exactly how it was said.
Luke Cage versus
Mr.
Mr. X
X.
President.
I
Oh,
got-
but
I got Big Luke. Good
Yeah.
playing with my boy. I got Big Luke.
dude, but Mr. X, dude, that guy survives RPGs.
No, that's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a good fucking fight. I actually like that.
Are we talking about comic books or are we talking about live
Co-
action?
It just says Luke Cage.
Oh,
It doesn't
no.
say it doesn't no
No,
specificities.
Luke Cage is killing him.
I think it's gonna be a good fight.
Nah, Luke Cage gonna kill him. Have a good day.
It's not the fight is not one sided. Well, actually it kind of is, but it's not like. But it's not an easy fight for Luke Cage.
Luke Cage gonna
Not
beat
easy.
the shit out of him.
That guy is taking RPGs and shit.
That's
like, no.
great. I'm happy you did that, bitch. I can fight Hulk to an extent. I fought Thanos' kids. I'm gonna beat your ass. You gonna hit me? You gonna hit me hard one time? I beat
He
Doctor
did
Doom.
make Namor bleed.
Hold on, I beat Doctor
Underwater.
Doom's ass and made him pay me my fucking money. You gonna hit me hard one time? I'm gonna beat your ass. Fuck that. I'm gonna beat your ass. You gonna get your ass whooped. You gonna get your motherfucking ass whooped.
That's a
what's
good fight though.
That's
I
what's
pay
gonna
to see
happen
that.
to you. That's gonna happen to you. You gonna get your ass beat. Oh, by the way, guys, if y'all haven't been to Costco, y'all need to go to Costco. Y'all need to go to Costco.
All right.
Sleepy.
Key Guardian, $5. What louder, Broly? Oh, what's louder, Broly and She-Hulk or Hulk and Betty? And you know what? It's definitely Broly and She-Hulk.
Yeah, cause he gonna.
You know She-Hulk talking her shit. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
shit!
that motherfucker. Somebody in this bitch gonna die.
And Broly there talking his shit. You know I'm the best to ever do it.
It's
Look at you, damn, moving again.
yeah. That's that. Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Fucking running from me.
I don't think She-Hulk. I honestly don't think She-Hulk's coming back to the main universe. I think she's gonna stay where she at. She's like, nah, I like
Yeah,
it here.
she's staying with Broly.
I like that. I like that Zenkai boost. Y'all don't know about that Zenkai boost. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's all you gonna be hearing. That's it. That's all you. That's what it's gonna sound
It's gonna
like.
be that sound. I'm gonna edit the. It's gonna be that sound, but that fucking
Yep.
that power, that key blast he has.
Oh yeah. Nah, what's the next one, Sleepy?
I think that might be it for right now.
And there was a
Yeah,
story time.
that's it. Yep, we go back to it. Story time. Azuri T'Challa gets transported to the main Marvel universe and gets to meet his mother and father. Learns about his heritage and gets a girlfriend via the X-Men.
So is he asked me to build a story around that?
I guess so. Yeah.
A girlfriend Viva the X-Men. Oh, they finna get mad at me. For my people, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Y'all finna be mad at me, but it is what it is. Call Dr. Umar. Go ahead. Okay, call Dr. Umar on King Lion. Cause I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and bite the bullet on this one. Okay, it is what it is. He said "Viva the X-Men," so it is what it is. And this is him when he's not a kid. He's a grown man, right?
I'm guessing it says that he goes back in the past. I'm pretty sure. Let me go back to it.
Okay.
It says it says Azuri T'Challa gets transported to the main Marvel universe. Gets to meet his mother and father. So I'm guessing this is him in his prime, but we see him as Black Panther.
Gotcha. Y'all finna hate me. Y'all finna hate me. Y'all finna hate me. Get ready. So first things first. Let's talk about how he gets transported to the past, right? The Avengers, the new Avengers, they beat Ultron, you know what I'm saying? Some years passed, and there are just some things that happen that, it's very unexpected. Captain America's son and Thor's daughter, they get together. You know what I'm saying? Hank Pym and Wash Kid becomes like the next super genius as a child. Hawkeye's son is still leading the resistance, and Azuri goes to rule his people. The only problem is he's ruling his people while they're broken. You see, because the Black Panther died, they have been without a king or a protector for a long time. And don't get me wrong, they've been the only line of defense on Earth against Ultron and his robots and everything else. The issue is, though, a people can only do so much when they have someone to look up to. They didn't have that. And when Azuri comes in, he finally fills in with a hope they never knew existed. Or at least they forgot it even existed. A couple of years goes by and he gets his people right where they are, but the problem is that he has a hole in his heart. You see, everybody has somebody, everybody has something, and yes, he may have his kingdom. He never got to meet his father or his mother. So he prays. Off instinct, he prays. And Bass comes to him and tells him that you are unknown to me. I can tell that you are the child of my beloved and his wife, but you are unknown to me, for you have never stepped foot into Wakanda until now. Yes, you may have saved your people. Yes, you are leading them into a great light, but you are still unknown to me. You are unknown because you do not know yourself. You're only the king and the protector because you feel you have to, not because you want to, or you truly feel a responsibility. You are just trying to do what your father would have done before you. So I do not know you. You must find yourself if you want to lead these people where they need to be. And he says, how am I not doing it? You just said that I am. Yes, you are leading them to a greater future, a better destiny, but it is not the one that they need. And for what you are right now, you can't provide that. So he says, so what do I do? He says, you have to find yourself. And the only person who can teach you how to find yourself is a man no longer here. So that's when she decides to send him back in time. When Azuri gets back in time, he's not even in Wakanda. He falls into the X Mansion. There he gets to meet his mother. There he gets to meet the person he came out of, the woman who carried him for 9 months. And, oh, Phil, we can still hear you. I can hear your phone. Yeah.
My fault.
So, when his mother looks at him, she can already tell that's her child. It's something about him that she can feel. Something about him that draws her closer to him. When he tells her the entire story, what happens to her in the future, what happens to his father, she asks, is there nothing we can do to change that? How can we not fix the future? And he says, I don't know. But anything I try to attempt now might mess up something in the future. So I don't want to. I think we should just leave things how it is. I'm just happy to have the time I can with you. And she's like, so who is your father? If I'm your mother, she goes, it's the Black Panther. She goes, T'Challa. Well, before you go with him, I will see you first. You will experience what I've experienced. You will see the life that I lived, the life that maybe you didn't get to experience, because if you are my child, that means you're half mutant. And if that's the case, then you are deserving, and this is your birthright. So I'm not going to tell you, I'm going to ask you, will you stay with me for a while before I take you to your father? He says, yes. Now, it's crazy. Time goes by so fast, but he stayed with his mother for about a year. In that year's time, he not only learned what it meant to be a mutant, he got to go on missions with the X-Men. He even fell in love. But who he fell in love with is one that you will never, ever, ever, ever guess. You see, in the Mutant X Mansion, Emma Frost has several daughters, right? Just a couple of daughters. And the problem is he couldn't pick one, and neither one of them wanted to allow any other to have him. So he's pretty much got his own little harem. Now, after that year is up, and because they've been together for so long, right? She decides to take him to Wakanda so he can meet his dad, including taking his new girlfriends also. And he said, "Oh shit, one of the Emma daughters? No, all of the Emma daughters, not one. He's dating them all. He's got that cable treatment, so he's dating all of Emma Frost's daughters. So they all come, and when he meets his father for the first time, he looks at Storm and he says, "Storm, who is this?" And Storm tells him, "That's your son." And he gets angry. He's furious. He says, how could you keep a prince of Wakanda from me until he is a man? This doesn't make sense. This what? How could this? He's not a man yet. He is a man. He's how old are you? He's like, I'm 17. He's a man. He's a man, Aurora. Oh God, how could you do this to me? How could you do this to us? And that's when he says, "Father, she did nothing wrong. I'm not from your timeline. I'm from the future." And he's like, "What?" He goes, "I came here to meet you because I need to be taught something that I can't be taught in the future." And he goes, "Okay, wait. Who are these girls?" Oh, um, Emma Frost has daughters, and these are her daughters. So why are they here? I'm dating them. What you mean by damn? Them? What's the them mean? All of them. That's though they are my girlfriend. So yeah. And Storm goes, "Don't even look surprised. If that is your son, it makes sense. You couldn't stick with one either." He's like, "Oh God." Well, it is very nice to meet you, young ladies. After the meeting, they have a big feast. He gets to talk to his son, and he looks at Aurora and says, "How long has he been here?" And she tells him he's been here for about a year. He says, "A year? Yeah." He goes, "Wait, he's been here for a year? Where has he been this whole time?" "He's been with me, T'Challa." No, Storm. That's not right. You know it's not right. You know that's not right. You kept him for a year. Well, that's the thing. I kept him for a year, and I want you to keep him for a year. And then I want us to spend one more year together. Teach him all that you can, and then together I want us to spend time together." He says, "Okay, I can do that, but how do you feel?" And he's like, "I'm happy. This is Wakanda how it used to be." He goes, "What's that mean?" "Well, when I come from, Wakanda's in a war state basically. Ultron took over the world. He took you and mom out." "What?" And his mom's like, "Son, well, I told you. I don't think I should hide that from my dad too. Do you think?" "I think some things should be done in moderation." He's like, I don't even know what that word means." "What?" He goes, "Well, Tony Stark was like our teacher, but he only taught us so much. It was mostly fighting and drills and more fighting. Basic understanding of like math and stuff like that, but more of it was just fighting." He goes, "Well, now you are with the king, and you shall learn much more." For that entire year, his son not only learned how to fight, but he learned what it meant to be a king and a prince. He saw his father in a way he never thought he would be able to. And it was then that his father taught him that in the future, if he ever needs him, simply go to the spiritual plane in which his ancestors will be there to guide him, and he'll be there too. He goes, "I didn't know we had that." He goes, "Exactly. But you know now." He says, "But Bass was the one that sent me here. Why didn't she tell me?" "She probably needed you to learn something only I could teach you now, opposed to what happened later. I must not be the same T'Challa I was. Something must have changed me. War does things to a man's son." After that year of learning and being with his dad, he then goes and he spends another year with his mother and his father. That was the best year of his life. He got to know what it felt like to have an entire home family. He knows what love is like. He knows what the love of your father feels like. But he understands he has to go back. Now, the issue is he's got a couple of girlfriends. Does he leave them behind? Or what? When Bass comes to grab him, he asks, are they in the future? Are they alive? And she says, I can't tell them that. So he looks at him and he says, listen, if I get to the future and if y'all could just wait for me, I know it'll be a long time, but I don't care. I'll be yours. And it's like, that's not how that works, sweetheart. If we wait for you, then we'll be a lot older. I think it'll kind of be unfair. I mean, I'm old enough now. It's not that it wouldn't be that different. I mean, I'm already what? I'm pretty much, well, I was 17, but now I'm 20. I should be old enough. She goes, and you'll be okay with that? I don't care. Okay. When he gets back in the future, he uses Wakanda technology to find his girlfriends and finds out not only are they alive, but they stayed in diamond form until he crossed over to that age. Well, to that time period. Once they got back together, he understood the value of having a kingdom, and he understood why his father was the way he was. So he did what his father taught him. He spoke to his father in the spiritual realm, saw how war changed him, how having to leave his son behind and wife tore him apart, made him a different man. But it's because of those values that he understood what he has to do as a king. And from that day forward, Wakanda not only prospered, but it went into a golden age, back into how it should have been. Because now they had a king that had not only knew how to lead, but understood the sacrifices that kings must make. So that's the end of the story, guys. How does that sound? How does that sound to y'all?
Sorry about that. I liked it.
Yeah, there was no fighting, so I was like, I gotta make this a nice one. Okay, let's see how we do this. But besides that, I hope you guys enjoyed that story time. We have been live for, how many hours have we been live for? Ooh.
It was like a long time.
Ooh, almost 3 hours. Oh my God. Okay. Besides that, guys, we'll be going live again tomorrow. After that, there will be no live for Monday and Tuesday. Give Phil and Sleepy a little bit of a break. And besides that, you guys have a great day, and I will catch you guys later. Toodles.